giants
People who came from the
in the
sky.
sky. Yeah.
We are messing that up. We're both trying to do it.
No, you're good because usually you do it.
What's
Well,
up, man?
anyways, what up? What up? Welcome to the Minute Letters.
We're back,
have a
baby.
special guest. We're back, and we're waiting for a special guest to do what he's doing, so it's all good, you know. But anyways, Minute Letters, we're back in this bitch, back doing this thing, back in here. It's been a long 2 weeks. I'm excited to be
Yeah.
back.
yeah.
I think he's
Yeah.
back, so we're gonna
Yes.
bring him in here.
Sean's back. Bring him in.
What up, Sean? What up, cuz?
What up, y'all? Yeah.
Yeah, we got
So-
Sean in the building. Our cousin.
We got our cousin in the building. So before we get into it, funny story, and I don't think Sean was there that night, but we've been doing this show for what? We're trying to
Almost a year
8
in August.
months, almost a year in August, right? And no one in our family knew we were doing this show.
Right.
It's crazy. So
Nobody
we're
had
talking
any
about
idea.
it, and it's weird. Everybody has a paranormal or unexplainable story. Either like when they were a kid, either like even now. Like it was crazy kind of hearing that, and I was talking to Sean, and Sean's like, "Shit, I got a story." So like, it's kind of weird that I think we're tried on both sides of our family too. Like we've had people see things, so it's weird, man.
Yeah. It's weird. And Sean got a hell of a story. So
Yeah.
Which is crazy
Sean-
because, I don't even really, I'm not even really, I don't know, I'm not even really into the ghost stuff. Like, I mean, it's interesting, obviously, but I'm not like a ghost. They got like, stuff around here, like famous haunted, silos, and they got like, an
Happy Sunday show.
asylum. And, oh, really? Oh, wow. And
No,
they
we
got
can tell
stuff
Sean.
around here. They got like a lot of things around here that are like haunted, but I never really been into it. But yeah, I definitely, man, the supernatural is crazy stuff, man. Especially for a person that's not really, when you can't explain something, it's wild. Wow.
Yeah.
Facts. So it is, and I feel I've always been kind of interested in it, maybe in a way, just because like we've always told ghost stories, but like, yeah, man, I think it's different from like someone who isn't into it and they have to experience something like that. I mean, that would be kind of like like reality shaking a little bit. Like, what? Like, how did that happen? So, but for me, the fact that like, and we need to get our cousin Adrian on here. The fact that I have a story that I think I've told her here before, but like the fact that someone in our family's like, "Oh, I think I saw the same thing you saw out there." That was pretty, because like for me, I kind of like, for me, when I see something crazy, I can be like, well, maybe my mind was playing tricks on me, or maybe it wasn't what I thought it was. Or for someone like, "No, I saw something just like that, just as wild." You know what I mean?
Right.
I have goosebumps talking about that right now.
Yeah, it's almost like a shared experience.
Yeah, right. So, definitely want to get to Sean's story, but today I want to kind of keep it pretty chill, I guess. We haven't done anything paranormal in a while, and I think Cousin never even heard much about the backstory of Annabelle. Annabelle, anybody's a big movie buff for it, but Annabelle is a pivotal character, or pivotal. Is it a protagonist? Antagonist? Antagonist? Yeah, sorry. Pivotal antagonist in the Conjuring series, along with the nun, or Valet would be the demon. So, I don't think this video is going to talk about Annabelle.
La Llorona, she's also in the Conjuring universe as well.
La Llorona, Mexican folklore story. Sean, do you know what La Llorona is?
No. No, not exactly.
We'll definitely need to cover that one day and get you on there to see what you think. But Annabelle, pretty famous. And we did a recent TikTok that they've been trying to tour with Annabelle across the country, and they lost her. She's completely disappeared. The doll. It's gone. They lost her. And she was in Louisiana. I think some inmates got out of prison.
Yeah.
And I think
like 14 inmates escaped from prison.
Yeah. But I think that's where that farm got on fire. Not farm, plantation. The plantation got lit on fire, which I don't. Hey, Annabelle, thank you for that. I guess. Hey, I don't think that was that one.
Well done, Annabelle. Guess you are protagonist.
Right. I don't know. Right.
Thank you, Annabelle. Appreciate that.
But anyways, so this video is actually, if you've seen the first Conjuring, this picks up before the movie began. So if you've seen the movie, you'll see like what Annabelle did to this group of people. I think it was like two girls and a roommate. They kind of tell their story. And this demon's this I won't want to ruin it, but there's a demon attached to this doll. Annabelle, the name they gave the doll, but that's not really what the doll is. But I can kind of get into that. It may touch on it in the video, but I've done some research on her. I can kind of tell her about the demon that is attached to this doll as well. So we'll kick it off. Appreciate her being here. 7 people.
Wow.
A lot for us. So
that's all right. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
We said we got Nathan. Hello, gentlemen. Happy to be here. Let's see. We have a special guest. Absolutely. Nathan, you're up next, man.
Yep, you're up. Let me get this going.
All right. So while you do that, I got the music.
All right.
There we go. Look at that.
All right. So this is how's it looking? Oh, it looks good. All right. This is the true story of Annabelle, the demonic doll, and she resides in Connecticut. So let's kick it off. And here we go.
Woman receives a birthday gift of a doll from her mother. She is first elated, believing it to make a wonderful companion. But when the doll begins to move on its own, it soon reveals its malevolent nature.
How's it look?
It will take the expertise of renowned demonologists and priests to help free them from the entity that now infests their lives. Will they make it out alive before it's too late? This is the untold story of Annabelle, the demonic doll of Connecticut. And
all right, Sean, get ready.
May make you think twice about your keepsakes.
Did this happen in Connecticut?
Yeah, happened in Connecticut.
Well,
not too far from me.
All right.
And
our story begins in 1970. 25-year-old Deirdre Bernard has recently moved into her first apartment with her 2 friends, an engaged couple named Laura Clifton and Cal Randell. Her mother had bought her a gift for her birthday and hoped that it would keep her daughter's spirits up and spread joy to her new home as she pursued her education in nursing. Deirdre loved the gift, finding its rosy red cheeks with hair to match to be a fun companion for her new journey in life. Shortly after admiring her new doll, she placed it on her bed with its arms and legs out. For the next several days, it became routine for Deirdre to come home from her studies, spend time with the doll, and then place her back in the exact same position, with its arms and legs out on her bed. Oddly, however, after the first several days of this new routine, the young woman began to notice that something wasn't quite right. Every morning, she would lay her doll back on her bed before heading to school, with its arms and legs stretched out. Yet every night upon her return, she would find the doll in different...
What are those dolls called?
Raggedy Ann.
The doll's legs would be crossed.
Those are Raggedy Ann, right?
Its arms.
No.
And as the days went on,
They got
I don't
Raggedy
think
Ann
you guys
and
heard
Andy.
that, but she would show up with the doll, like she would leave with the doll stretched out, and she would come home with his arms and legs would be crossed.
Wow.
So, which
Roommates messing with her.
roommate could
Yeah.
have picked it up and put it down. The cat could have, but
Yeah.
be seen in different parts of her room, oftentimes
Hey,
with its
Sean.
arms pointed
What
out.
up,
You are
Sean?
new
Welcome.
here. How you
But
doing?
Deirdre's room would not be its only occupied space.
You ate one of those?
The doll would begin to be
Michelle had
found in
one.
various positions all over the apartment. And Deirdre wasn't the only person who was witnessing these bizarre manifestations. Her two roommates would seem to bear witness to them as well. One evening, Deirdre returned home with her roommate Laura, who was also a trainee nurse at the time, and her fiancé Cal. Upon opening the door to their apartment, they would find the doll kneeling before them in a chair, facing the door, as if it had been waiting
What would you do,
for
Sean?
them
What
to
would you?
return.
Yeah, what would you do?
Man.
I ain't going home. I know that.
He said, "Hell nah."
So I'm gonna have a super really heavy thunderstorm tomorrow. Okay. I hope we have one here tomorrow.
This
too.
not only scared
I hope we
everyone,
do not have one of
but
those.
especially Deirdre, because she knew for a fact that as per her routine, that she had placed the doll,
was on her bed
that very morning. It had
What if
inexplicably
you saw this thing walking
moved on
around?
its own.
That'd be
To try and
Alright.
make sense of all this, they moved the doll and then tried to reposition it back into its original kneeling stance. The
They couldn't
same
do
one
it.
they had seen when initially walking through the door.
No, you can't do it.
But each time they tried to replicate the position, due to the design of the doll, this proved impossible. The movement of the doll, as well as its position now, left the trio at a loss for words.
Man, I get rid
The
of
only
that
conclusion
doll.
they could draw from the situation was that some kind of force was manipulating the doll. Deirdre would place the doll back in its normal position on her bed for the night. But this experience would be far from the last for all of them. Just several days following the previously mentioned happening, a new phenomenon began to manifest. Little notes, written in pencil on parchment paper, began to be found randomly throughout the apartment and at random times. The messages included such phrases as "help us," or
Yeah,
"help
I'm gone, bro.
Despite the message's
Help,
urgent
cow.
requests for help,
Keep the
no one
part.
was
Keep
able
the
to
house.
figure out just what they were referring to, because
You
none
got
of
it.
them were experiencing an urgent situation, including Cal. And
Wait.
weirder
Can y'all? I'm sorry I keep pausing it, but like, could you imagine you walking in your house and you see this thing writing on a piece?
Man.
Bro, I'm out,
Yeah,
man.
I'm
That's
gone.
crazy.
My next said, nope.
Yep. No.
Still, none of them kept parchment paper.
Man.
This
What?
realization just further deepened the mystery.
So they didn't even have parchment paper.
Pulling paper out of that.
Parchment paper anymore. That's crazy.
At
Right,
first,
even in the
they
70s.
believed that possibly someone was breaking into their apartment.
That's what I
pranks on them.
That's what I probably would
So in
think.
order to
Yeah.
check if this indeed was the case, Deirdre and Laura began leaving marks around the windows and doors. Marks that, if disturbed, would show later on. They also rearranged their furniture in an effort to ensure that if anyone was entering their apartment unannounced, that they would leave a trace. But again, later that night, upon their return from their studies, none of the furniture had been disturbed, nor had any of their marks. Yet, the doll had moved rooms. Frightened and perplexed at this point, the trio tried to come up with some potential solutions. But as they individually gave them thought, day in and day out, the doll would continue to move on its own accord, positions and places. One day, the three would return yet again, as per their routine, to find the doll yet again in another part of the apartment. But this time, there was something different.
Uh-oh.
This time, they found it sat with some kind of liquid on its hands. Upon a closer look,
Okay, there's a lot of jokes
they
there.
were even more frightened
Uh-oh.
because the liquid appeared to be blood.
Well,
That's not
good.
funny.
And this
That's
blood
not fun.
was all over the doll's hands, as well as 3 distinct dots of blood were also on its chest. Terrified, the 3 sat in the living room and tried to figure out some kind of game plan on how to handle the paranormal situation
Burn it.
they found themselves in.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Idri
Like,
would
who?
grab a phone book from the cupboard
Oh,
and
go ahead.
begin
Go ahead.
flicking
Hold
through
up.
the
Go ahead,
pages as
cuz.
the group talked.
No, I'm just saying, like, who gonna set up a game plan that? Like,
Right.
what? Like, y'all not trying to go somewhere else first? That's
Yeah.
crazy. I'm not gonna sit in the living room, man. This doll is dangerous, man.
What are we gonna do?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna. If I walked into my house, this is
Uh,
just me, and the doll's kneeling when I walk in, and I
right.
can't replicate it. That's enough. You know, but you know what?
Yeah, I don't gotta get to the blood on the. Yeah, nah,
I wouldn't have seen that.
too
I
far.
wouldn't have seen the blood. That wouldn't have happened.
You're
I
not
would
gonna
have
have
had.
We're not gonna have an Annabelle movie with me because I just would have burned.
Yeah, I'm gone. Right. It'll be a boring movie.
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll those credits quick.
Right. That movie would be 8 minutes long, man. That's
Right.
it, bro.
Easily.
If either you burned it or it's your car driving away.
Yeah.
That's the longest scene. Your car driving down the freeway.
That's the longest
That
scene.
movie would be Annabelle with just her looking around like, man, where'd he go? Gone.
Hey, look, it'd be 8 minutes including the credits.
Yeah, that'd be part of the credits. Your car driving away.
Man, that should be one of those credit scenes. Like, man, that was close. They just be driving away. That's it, bro. I'm gone.
With that little music
man, that was close, man.
That's where this movie was made.
Oh God! All right, go. You
One
keep
of her
going,
fingers would finally rest on a psychic medium's number. During the brief call, they would explain that they had been experiencing ghostly type activity within their apartment.
And a ghost.
But they did not inform her about the doll specifically. She would arrive the following day
I'd be
to
mad.
see what she could
I
do
know, right?
to help. As she walked through the apartment, she began to explain to Laura and Deirdre about the spirits she felt had inhabited the building. The ladies would eventually make their way to Deirdre's room, where the doll currently
This is
sat.
crazy.
They asked what the medium felt in regards to the doll. Upon examining it, she said she felt a strong presence surrounding the object, but informed the two that she would need to conduct a seance around it in order to discover more information. So, a seance was agreed to.
That's a horrible idea.
As the ritual was conducted around the doll, the medium began to divulge information to Laura and Deirdre. She claimed that she had channeled the spirit of a 7-year-old little girl named Annabelle Higgins. She said that Annabelle used to play in the area long before the houses and apartment buildings were there.
All right. I'm going to say something to the audience. There's some who don't know nothing about this. If the medium comes into your house and first of all, if you find a doll in your house, blood in his hands, and it gets to the point you have to get a medium in there, and the medium tells you the little girl attached to that doll, that's a terrible medium.
Right.
They are a terrible medium. And don't you use her. You better get another opinion or move. That's if the doll had blood in his hand, the medium said it's a little girl attached to that. What are we talking about?
Sean, what were you gonna say?
No, I was just okay. I was basically just asking why he felt that way, but that makes sense.
The doll did nothing a little girl would do.
Right.
Why would they tell you there's a little girl attached to it? It had blood in his hand. You should have got rid of the medium. You should have the medium go ahead and take the doll with you. You both gotta go. That's terrible.
Did the blood stain the doll?
They found it with blood in his hand, and that blood dropped on his chest.
So was
That's all I gotta know.
Was it stained ever though? Because the dog that we see locked up in Lauren and what's his
That's
name?
right. Did they clean the doll?
The doll clean? How do you clean that off of a doll? Because I didn't see any blood stains on it.
Is the original doll? Is this an AI?
No, it is a Raggedy Ann dog.
Oh, it is a Raggedy. Oh,
yeah, it is. It is Raggedy Ann doll. Yeah, it
doesn't look like are clogged, aren't they? They're clogged, right?
Right.
How would you wash it out?
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So how would you wash that out?
You're talking about so either it washed out, or the doll didn't have blood on it.
It would probably be brown, like old blood. Like it'll just be like So
what if you just threw it on there the next day? That's even creepier. What if you came out and the blood's gone? That's what I'm saying.
Right.
There ain't no blood on it no more.
Yeah,
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead.
All right.
Back when all that existed were fields, many innocent and happy hours were passed here until suddenly they ended. Annabelle was confused as to what had happened to her.
I can see that.
To which the medium interpreted to be her death. And since her death, the child had wandered the place she was the happiest.
They will mock spirits. Don't trust that.
Once the apartments were built upon them, the halls quickly became a lonely place for her to haunt. With the lifestyles of most modern people requiring work most of the time, this meant that Annabelle had no one to play with. But then, one day, two young women brought with them a playful-looking doll. Finally, she had something to play with again. And
there's
more
no
so,
children that live in that apartment.
She had the comfort of two young women who she believed would be more empathetic and accepting of her.
It might be on the college campus, though.
Play with them. Through the vessel of the medium, Annabelle would ask if she could live in the doll and be with Deirdre and Laura.
Bad news
Touched by the young girl's story, the two women agreed, and following the seance, they would name the doll Annabelle.
And they gave it a name.
Young girl's honor. A truly nice gesture from the two of them.
That was sweet of them.
However, upon agreeing to have Annabelle inhabit the doll and stay with them, is when the haunting truly began.
It's a bet.
Convinced now that they were sharing a space with Annabelle, they began to treat the doll as a living, breathing person. It was no longer a lifeless toy, but the young and lonely little girl. Regardless of the two ladies' compassion, Cal was not so convinced. He sensed that something was very off in regards to this entire situation.
It's an inside joke.
He believed that no good would come of it. He thought the doll could possibly be some kind of trickster or a conduit that disguised its true intentions. And in time, perhaps, he was right. In the weeks following the seance, Cal began to feel ill at most times of the day with no rational origin. And at night, every night, he began to have horrible nightmares. These experiences culminated with Cal waking up one night to find Annabelle gliding over his body. Before he could react, the doll's hands were on either side of his neck.
Did you hear that?
Strangling him. Its large, void-like eyes staring into his.
I don't think Sean
sought
caught
to
it.
steal his life.
Let's go back.
In a later interview, the doll at most times of the day with no rational origin. And at night, every night, he began to have horrible nightmares. These experiences culminated with Cal waking up one night to find Annabelle gliding over his body. Before he could react, the doll's hands were on either side of his neck.
That's crazy.
Strangling him.
Come on, man.
Its large, void-like eyes
staring into his. A second. Did the doll... Wait, hold up. Wait, time out.
The doll was strangling him.
Did the doll have fingers? These dolls have fingers?
No, they don't have fingers.
Did you tell me the doll was... Man.
Wrap that cloth around that man's neck.
Yeah.
What?
Man.
I don't know if I'm buying this.
How?
Could you imagine getting strangled with that dog? You were like, it's like It's like trying to strangle it, but it's not working, and you're
Have you
like,
seen Annabelle though? Have
Oh,
you seen Annabelle?
soft and filled with cotton. You like, man, get off me, man.
Have you seen the movie though?
yeah,
It's like a woman though. Like in the movie, it's like a demon woman. So I don't
So
know.
in the movie, right? If I'm not mistaken, in the movie, it was like a life size doll, right? Or was it like a doll?
It would turn like a woman. Remember? 'Cause, like, remember when the door opened? Oh, we're ruining the movie. We've seen the movie, but remember that door opens up
Nathan's
and
hilarious.
and that lady runs out at him. Remember that? Remember that?
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
When
But
they were, you're talking about when they were all in the room, the kids.
She's trying.
No?
Remember? No, not the kind. I'm talking actually the Annabelle movie. She's trying to go get her baby, and and the door swings open. You see the doll. It swings back closed and opens up again. It's like a lady in there.
Oh,
and
oh,
it. So I don't know.
Movie, man.
I'm sure you've seen it.
We might need to do a movie night and watch Annabelle.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen it. It doesn't look like this doll though. It looks they make it look creepier. Hollywood.
Yeah,
you know?
I can show you. I can show you after the video. We can end the video.
Right. But I'd be like, really? Are you really trying to choke me? And it's like really trying. Like, stop.
We gotta get
Have you guys been fallen yet?
Fallen?
No.
Wait, Fallen.
Is that the one with? I think that's the one with Denzel. Yeah, yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I seen that. That's dope.
Yeah. Man, we should do you should do one on that because I don't know, that one. That's pretty crazy, and it's kind of dealing with the same type of subject, spirits inhabiting the body.
I have seen Fallen. Fallen.
Yeah.
All right, let's play this.
In a later interview, Cal would describe the
I want to see if we can get to the. All right, let's get to the.
While I was lying,
no, let it go. Let it go.
I suddenly woke up, and something seemed wrong to me. I looked around the room, but nothing was out of place. But then I looked down towards my feet, and I saw the rag doll Annabelle. It was slowly gliding up my body. It moved over my chest and stopped.
Freaky doll.
Then it put its two arms out. One arm touched one side of my neck, and the other touched the other side, like it was making an electrical connection. Then I began to be strangled.
What?
I was writhing and trying to push the doll off my chest, but I might as well have been pushing on a wall.
Dang.
Because it wouldn't move. As hard as he pushed against the doll, it would not budge. And just as he felt like he was slipping into unconsciousness, with every fiber of his being, he pushed back and finally was able to throw the doll away from him. However, despite a terror-struck but relieved Cal, this would be far from the last time that Annabelle would seek to destroy.
No.
One night, when Deirdre was out of the apartment, Laura and Cal were spending time together in the living room. This relaxing time, however, was quickly interrupted with a large banging sound that emanated from Deirdre's room. The couple, confused as to what it could be, rushed to find the source. With Cal headed in first, they threw the door open, expecting to see something.
You already know what it is.
But to their surprise, they were only met with the icy gaze of Annabelle. She was staring at them from the floor, as if she had been tossed aside by someone. Cal walked over to the doll and went to pick it up.
And threw it in the fire pit.
He dropped Annabelle and screamed in pain. The young man winced in agony as white-hot slashes lashed his chest.
I don't believe any of this.
A small pool of blood began to form in the middle of his shirt as he frantically darted towards the door. Laura was paralyzed with fear as her boyfriend had been attacked by something that neither of them could see.
You're telling me the guy who got choked out by the doll decided to go try to pick up the doll?
Right. You told me they were still there? That's crazy.
Why? Right? Why is the doll? Why is the doll still in the house? Or why are they still in the house? Like,
and why are you touching it?
Yeah,
you just got choked out, and every time I'm gonna go pick it up.
And then got surprised when you got slashed across the chest.
Yeah. Well, how did this happen?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Wow.
The two would run out of the room and back to the living room as soon as possible, praying to God that this force wasn't pursuing them.
Well, I think they deserve to get what they got. I'm sorry. I don't feel bad for them.
That sounds like they had it coming.
They should have got a long time ago.
That looked like claw marks.
I mean, they invited it in, too.
By now, it was becoming increasingly clear that Annabelle sought to harm them.
Oh, you think so?
Informing Deirdre of what had happened,
at this point, it was crystal clear.
The apartment.
Right.
The three.
You know what? I think Annabelle wants her to
contacted a local priest for help. He would in turn request permission to help from his superiors, and his superiors then passed on the information to paranormal investigators, Ed and Lorraine Warren. The Warrens were intrigued by what was allegedly taking place.
They called it a
decided to pursue the case in hopes of helping the young trio. Upon arriving at their apartment, hearing each person's testimonies, and observing how the space felt, as well as the doll itself, the Warrens believed the happenings to be a result of a heavy demonic infestation. They believed that the demon didn't specifically haunt just their apartment, but rather the building itself and the land around it, that it had seen the doll as a way in. They further explained that the seance had essentially allowed the demon to communicate directly with them, to be invited into their lives.
We lost Sean.
All of those who were present and taking place in the ritual were highly vulnerable spiritually, and this opened them up to manipulation from the demon, which spun a false narrative that it was instead the spirit of little, lonely Annabelle. Then,
that's what we said, though. You don't ever want to communicate with a demon like
paid credence to the doll instead of ignoring it, which only fed the demon more energy. It would then continue to feed off them by manipulating.
Now you could say that we've watched this already. I did, but common sense, I think, should tell people that you don't give a name to a haunting. You try not to. Don't name things like that, or don't let it know you named it. So anybody who doesn't know that, if you have a ghost in your house, do not name that ghost.
Really? Okay.
Like we named.
Well, you know what? I definitely have some questions after this.
Okay.
Yeah.
From the expert. Well, Kobe, you named your imaginary friend who was a ghost.
Yeah.
You named it Piggy.
Yeah, I don't name him. Don't name your ghost. Try to ignore it if you can. If you can't ignore it, try to cleanse it. But don't talk to it. Don't do a seance. Don't do a Ouija board. Or none of that shit. Don't do that shit.
But you can cleanse it with whatever faith that you have.
Yep. So just a little what I've kind of figured out. You don't want to feed them, and how you feed them is communication.
Yep. But if you ignore them, they'll get pissed off.
They'll get pissed off, but then you gotta get out.
They'll get pissed off if you ignore them.
Yeah, they get pissed off if you have given it attention and then you start ignoring it. Well, that's a whole nother.
That's terrible. So it's best you ignore it. It's better you ignore it than to
from the jump, as opposed to acknowledging it and then trying to ignore it.
Yeah,
exactly. Ignore it from the jump.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
A big one I'm sure you've heard, Sean, is when you hear your name called, you don't answer it.
As you know nobody's there.
From kinfolk.
I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know. I mean, if I hear my name called, because I do that all the time, actually. Which is crazy. I'll be somewhere where, I mean, I don't know 100% I'm by myself, but if I'm alone somewhere and I hear what sounds like, hey, you know what I mean? That's me.
Well, be careful with that.
Yeah, you might want to be sure you're alone or that you're with somebody, because
don't answer. You can look around. You can look, but don't You don't want to answer.
Yeah,
That's what I
they
thought.
said that the place I work, they said that the place that I work, has is haunted
No way.
by a student. Actually, a couple of them schools they said was haunted, and
Really?
yeah, man, it's yeah, and I guess that the
Damn.
and I guess that the and I guess that
Hmm.
the person who passed is constantly messing with people. So they say.
Has it messed with you yet?
I don't know. I mean, now that you're kind of what you're kind of describing what you're describing, because like I'm just walking around dum dum dum. You know what I mean? I'm not
Yeah.
really looking for it. So, but there's been times when I've been there alone and it kind of freaked me out a little bit. So I'm like, man, I gotta get out of here. And
Ah,
I just take
your
like
sixth
sometimes.
sense kicked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's weird because it's not necessarily. I mean, I'm not seeing things or anything, but it's just a really eerie feeling. And then, like, you'll hear something and you're not quite sure what it is, but
Yep. That's the sixth sense.
it's an
No.
off sound. So it's like, okay,
Yep. It's telling you
I
to
don't know what's
go.
going
Yeah,
Know who about stories like that? Or our mom.
my mom
People have
does.
stories of like she'll be in a place and then she'll get like scared and she'll like, yep,
on.
time to
Yeah,
go. And it's that's
that
good to
happens to
listen to
me
that.
sometimes.
Yeah, it's good to listen
Yeah.
to that.
Man, I wonder if that's happened to Nathan.
I'm sure.
I don't want to say where Nathan works or what he does, but he would be in a situation kind of like what Sean
Yeah.
is in. So, all right, man, you
Let's
keep going.
get 10 more minutes.
They're
All right.
caring and maternal emotions, since the women were powerless to resist, feeling sorry for the little girl who just wanted to play and be cared for.
Nah, you don't.
But once the
don't
women
do
had
that.
accepted the demon into their lives, they and everyone around them became fair game.
Never accept the
The
demon in
entity
your life.
no longer had to masquerade itself. It was free to unleash its true form. The couple had sensed that the demon was a very powerful one, given how strong it had continued to grow
We'll
and
talk about that
infest their
later.
lives, given its proclivity to violence. If left unchecked, it would have probably tried to kill one or all of them within the next several weeks.
That's true.
After explaining the
very true,
seriousness
Nathan.
of the situation they found themselves in, the Warrens then contacted a priest they frequently worked with on demonic cases, a man named Father Everett. And Father Everett agreed to come and bless the apartment in an attempt to weaken or drive out the demon entirely. In due time, he too would arrive and conduct the blessing. Once Father Everett was finished and had departed, the Warrens warned the group that if the blessing hadn't driven the demon out, that it at this time was severely weakened, but could potentially come back with a vengeance.
Jeez.
Believing the doll to be a conduit, at Deirdre's request, the Warrens took Annabelle with them when they left. Deirdre, Laura, and Cal were now thankfully free of the demonic entity that had plagued their lives. However, Annabelle's story is far from over. The Warrens' problems seemed to begin as soon as Annabelle was stuffed into Ed's briefcase. As the couple was headed home, they began to experience engine issues.
They did not want to go,
which almost resulted in multiple head-on collisions.
Wow.
The demonic entity
That
was
crazy?
causing the power steering and brakes to fail, and even the engine to stall.
Wow.
Yeah.
Once they were able to finally get back home, the doll would be placed within the Warrens' office, specifically within Ed's chair. In the days to come, the Warrens would begin to witness the doll manifesting paranormal activity within their very house.
At least they knew how to deal with
The
it.
doll was seen levitating
Well,
on several
all right.
occasions
I'm gonna shut up.
and began to frequently teleport to different rooms.
Hell,
And the same little
Dang.
notes, written with pencil,
I start writing
on
them notes
parchment
again.
paper, began to appear with all too familiar phrases, such as "help me," and then now, "help us."
Legion.
On top of this, one evening, while she was alone, Lorraine began to hear what she described as loud rolling growls that reverberated within the walls and throughout their entire house. Following this night, the Warrens would be visited by Father Daniel Mills, a Catholic priest the couple were also working with. Upon inquiring about their dealings with the doll, the priest made the mistake of picking up Annabelle and telling her that you are nothing but a rag doll and you can't hurt anything.
Okay.
As the priest laughed, Ed warned him to never touch or say anything like that to the doll ever again. As he prepared to leave, Lorraine warned the priest to please drive carefully because her clairvoyance had revealed to her an impending tragedy
that's right.
involving a young priest.
Kobe, all of this is in the movie.
Appreciating her concern,
This part
but
is, but
writing
not the part of the
situation
house.
off, Father Mills departed the Warrens' residence. A few hours later, he would be involved in a near-fatal car accident, which totaled his vehicle.
Yeah.
Damn.
After his car's brakes had mysteriously failed. Upon receiving the news that the priest was hurt but would survive following the accident,
they tried to warn him,
the Warrens decided to lock Annabelle away in hopes that she would never be able to hurt anyone ever again.
Okay, so
they would douse her in holy water.
That's pretty much
place
it.
her within a blessed glass case. A blessed crucifix would also be placed on the outside of the box, as well as a warning sign asking anyone who may come across the doll not to touch it.
And guess what they did?
They touched it.
They touched it. So, I want to share something.
The Annabelle doll is at large, y'all.
So, the demon that is attached to this Annabelle doll is, I believe it's called
or allegedly.
Allegedly, I believe it's called Malthus or Halthus.
Can you zoom in closer?
Try to zoom a little closer. So the reason why I kind of remember doing some research on him.
He offended it. You're nothing but a rat. Yeah, that dog showed him what was up for real.
Is that he's basically I guess who would be a war angel? Who's the counterpart for that? He's the counterpart of
a war angel.
Yeah,
but not like a not an archangel. It was like an archangel, like Michael.
Archangel, but I think Michael.
Yeah,
like Michael. I don't know about that. Basically,
like Michael Gabriel.
This demon is a war demon. He looks like a stork or a dove. It's all in Solomon's. He has like a grimoire. What's like a grimoire? What do they call them in books?
Yeah, grimoires. Yeah. You said it.
Yeah.
You said it right. Yeah.
Yeah. 72 demons. So he ain't nothing to play with. Don't.
So he's over 72 demons. He's like a general.
He's not a president. He's a. He's one.
Wait,
he's one.
President?
Oh yeah, so, they got ranks. They got ranks.
Demons have ranks. Yeah. So.
No, I didn't really. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I didn't. I don't really. Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they got like dukes too. They got.
He's an earl. That's right.
He's an earl. He's an earl. Okay.
Yeah.
Man.
They got kings, earls, dukes,
they got
generals. Yeah.
Yeah. There's king. What is it? It's king, lord.
Oh, lord. Okay.
No, it's not. It's.
I used to know him, but
we're not showing it right now.
Would this be like demonology?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's true.
Study of the what is it? The occult, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I know King is number 1.
King is number 1, yeah.
But I know it goes down. I know like, but the demon for the nun, Valak, I believe they're a president. They're a little bit higher ranked than Malice. But yeah, man.
Yeah. The Warrens were really messing with some powerful stuff, man.
Yeah, these demons were no joke. Like these were never no lesser demons. These are all demons who had legions under them.
Right.
I think each legion is like 6,666. lesser demons.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask you like how many was in the legions of
Yeah,
demons. Now the movie Legion, is that those are angels though? Are those demons?
yeah, those are angels.
Those are angels. Okay, okay. All right. Which in some lores, angels and demons are equally bad.
Yeah, it depends on. I guess you're right. It depends on what you're talking about.
Yeah, that like angels are jealous of humans. They have no love for humans, even though we're their cousins, basically.
So, like, I know that was kind of the case in like what, like Greek mythology, where they were just kind of. Well, I don't know if they were jealous of them, but they really didn't have any respect for them, to be honest. Right?
Yeah, yeah, like the
Like
gods
a
of
lot of them did it. Right?
Olympus.
They
Yeah.
would come down and impregnate them and just
Mhm.
dip out and create giants and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I
Just like
mean,
just like the Watchers.
God's jealous of us because
okay.
like we had a life that meant something. Like when you're mortal, like you know what I mean. Like your life means something. When you're immortal, you put like what I mean. What's there to do? What's there like they were kind of jealous of that as far as how I read it. Like humans live and died, so their name, making a name for yourself meant something. You
Leaving a
could be a
legacy.
hero. If you're a
Yeah.
god, you're just what you got it easy
That's
mode.
forever.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
so they
forever.
had some type of thing about that.
Yeah. And it's almost in it's in like a lot of the religions I say the
Yeah,
same thing.
Satan kind of.
Yeah.
He
That's
was a little
crazy.
jealous because like he was jealous of humans.
Right. Right. So
Um, but
you know, God loved humans more, so he was pissed off about it. So we brought, do you want to do story time now?
yeah, we can do story time. So we brought Sean. Again, we were talking about. I was talking to Sean. No, it's not game. What is it? I think we have story time.
I don't think we have
There
story
it is.
time banner. Do we? Yeah, we got
I was
story
talking
time
to
banner.
Sean
Story time.
about.
Yeah.
I think Sean, we're talking about you about our show, and then like the night that me, Rashad, were just asking like cousins like questions. They're like, "Yep, I got a story. Yep, I got a story."
Mhm.
And then Sean
Yeah.
like, "I got a story," but you're like, "I'm not sure if it's paranormal," and I'm like, and you told me, and I was like, "It kind of is," but I
Yeah.
kind of want to have you tell your story and us have a quick little dialogue about it. I think it's pretty
Okay.
cool and kind of like, well, I'll let you tell your story before I tell my opinion.
All right. You want the condensed version, or you want like the
The
longer
full
Full.
on, no, I mean, whatever
Yep.
you're comfortable sharing, obviously, but the full on,
Yeah.
like, how
Well,
things were.
I'll put a little detail on it. Um, this story happened probably I don't know 6 years ago, maybe around 7 years ago. It might have
Okay.
been around 2000. I'll just say it was probably around 2016 or 17. I want to say.
Okay.
Okay. Almost
Um,
10 years. Yeah.
yeah, almost 10 years.
Mhm.
Um, because now that I'm thinking about it, it kind of was a while ago, man. I haven't worked there in a while, but yeah, it was at my last job. I had a friend there, and we like to go out and everything. That was my homeboy. He's a little bit older than me, but we used to ride out though, man. That was my boy, man. I don't really want to get into like how he died necessarily, but he ended up passing away. And it was sad, because like I said before, we definitely spent a lot of time together, a lot of like nights drinking on the weekends and just hanging out. And it
Yeah, that's
was
tough, man.
yeah, it was definitely it was
Oh,
a
tough,
tough,
man.
it was definitely tough. Me and my
Yeah.
boy Angel at the time. Angel, we were like the three amigos, man. Like it was me, Angel, and Donnell, man. And when he passed away, which was crazy because the night before he passed away, I'll never forget this. The night before he passed away, he hit us both up and seeing if we want to go out, but Boys was a little bit cash poor at the time, so we was just like, man, nah, man,
I feel that.
we we ain't gonna be able to swing it this week,
Yeah.
but next week,
You gotta wait for that paycheck to come in. I
yeah,
got
Already,
you.
right.
that job power up had to come in. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We had,
Yep.
you know what I mean? This was a tough week. You know what I mean? So we ended up like, all right, cool, man, all right, cool. He was like, I'll probably just hang out. I'll probably just hang out with my ex. I was like, oh, you know, because they had kids and stuff, and they still did stuff together with the kids and co-parenting. So
Okay.
that wasn't really like a weird thing or anything. But yeah, he ended up passing away that night, and you know, we felt bad for it. We felt bad about that
Mm.
for a while, cause you know,
I
I
feel
mean, you know, it's nobody's fault.
right.
Like, well, I mean, it's somebody's fault, but it ain't our fault. But still, how different would that night have been had we been in a better, you know what I mean, predicament
Right.
to go out?
Yeah.
So whatever, that we kind of dealt with that for a while, man.
Damn.
But
That would mess with me. I feel.
yeah, you know, that does mess with me.
Yeah.
That does mess with me, man. But anyway. So we were actually reminiscing. So one night, it was not like a crazy night. It's not like, man, something weird gonna happen tonight. It wasn't like that, bro. It was just
Correct.
a regular night, bro. And we're just at work, and you know, normally it would be like the three of us that worked that night shift, and it was just us that night. So we were like, we actually went to a concert like a few weeks prior to that, and we were kind of reminiscing about the concert. It was a Gucci Man concert, which was funny because
Gucci man, I love Gucci.
it wasn't a big venue. It was not a big venue. And what made it so funny was that he had got so drunk that night, he actually like fell. And what made it so like he had two double shots of Remy in his hands and he fell.
No.
And and we're looking. I'm talking about he's spraying people ankles with Remy, and he
No.
all over the floor, wallowing on the floor, and then like, what made it so funny was
Oh no.
this is not a big. So Jeezy looks over and he just points at him, and so
Oh, you
I'm
said Jeezy
thinking,
was there? Jeezy
yes,
was there
Jeezy looked over and pointed at this dude, man. So we went over there and got him, and then security came up. He was like, "Is he okay? Is he okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, he good. He good." He was not good,
It was
bro.
not good.
He was swaying, bro. We had to carry that dude out of there that night, man. I
Oh
swear.
no.
Yo, he had an all white outfit on. That shit was tan by the time he got
No.
Yo, I'm telling you, man, it was crazy, bro. So anyway, so we were just like laughing about that time. We were laughing about that time, and we were talking about so Gucci Mane was getting ready to come to town, same place, and man, I kid you not, man. I was just looking at Angel. I'm like, man, yo, Donnell would have really enjoyed that, man. And Angel was like, yeah, man, he definitely would have. That's crazy. As soon as he said that, my phone goes off. Whatever. Go on my phone, reach my phone, click it. It's Facebook Messenger. I'm going through it to see what the message is. Why is it Donnell? Why is it Donnell's messenger hit me up with a smiley face?
Yo,
I
what?
check the phone, I show Angel. He's
What?
like, what the? He's like, yeah, we're freaking out. Nothing else.
Oh
I
shit!
never like tried to like. I said, who is this? The regular stuff. Like,
Yeah,
who are you? Who is this? Nothing else.
that was
Now,
it.
weeks prior, like,
Damn.
right, like around the time that they were having the funeral, his father, Donnell's father, came to get his stuff out of his locker. We were talking to him. I distinctly remember him telling us that, yeah, we're trying to turn his Facebook into a memorial, though none of us got his password. Even if somebody had his password, why at that exact moment?
I
Like, it
messaged
always,
you.
Right.
like, why me at that exact moment during that
Moment.
conversation with Angel at work?
Right. Right. It's like it's like the message was in the context of the conversation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know,
Yes. Yes.
that's
It wouldn't have made that wouldn't have made any sense any other
yeah,
way.
yeah.
And that's what I
Yeah,
said.
that
What Nate said is
like
what
Nate
I
just
kind of
said.
said when I said he was
Wow.
there. He was sitting
He
there.
was
He was
there.
there with you when you were talking about it, and he was letting
Had
you
to
know.
be.
I
And that was the
definitely,
only way I
I
could
definitely would have
communicate.
enjoyed it, or I definitely loved the concept. Either way, I'm
Yeah.
with y'all right now.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
always
yeah,
with you.
yeah, man.
Jeez, man.
It made me feel
That
kind of good.
signal,
I don't know, not good, but like he's letting you know he's good.
yeah. And that I guess that does give me a little bit of comfort now that you put it like that. Um
I
yeah,
don't know if
that was
that's true or not, but that's my empath vibe
hey.
coming out.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
he's
Well,
letting
you
you
know
know
what?
he's
I'll take
good.
it. It's comforting, I'll take it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know
'Cause
what I mean?
that was your guy. You know.
Yeah,
You know that was
that's my OG. Not I
yeah.
wouldn't say that wasn't my OG, but he was
That's your
like
boy.
Like big
the
bro.
older. He was like a cool older cousin
Yeah.
that like I just got in real super tight with. You know what I
Right.
mean? Real quick,
Right.
like
Yeah.
you know.
Man, that I mean, you can't even explain that, dude. Because like you
That's
said, like
crazy.
it couldn't have been anybody who had his password because nobody had the password.
Yeah,
You do that, and
and
again,
even if they did have it, you know
if
what I
they did,
mean?
yeah,
Right.
like they had to been eavesdropping on your conversation.
How though? You know what I mean?
Right,
Like that's what I'm thinking. Like how?
I don't know, cause that's wild,
Like,
man.
it's why I have no explanations for it. And what's so crazy, because Kobe, I was talking to you about it, right? Or did I mention it to both of you? I was
Talking
talking
to
to
me
one of you
about it.
about it.
Talking to
Okay,
me
I was
about
Don't
it.
tell me
definitely
about
talking
it.
to you about it. And because we were talking about it, and I was like, man, they gonna think I'm
Put
or
that up there.
they gonna think I'm like, so I hit up my man Angel. He was in Puerto Rico at the time. I haven't talked to this dude in years.
Oh,
Yo, man, you remember that night when me and you was talking in a break room, and then Donnell hit me up? Yup, I told mad
Yep.
people about that.
And he snapped. He screenshot it.
I'm like,
oh,
Sent
bruh,
me it.
yeah,
oh! You
yeah,
screenshotted it.
Yeah.
yeah, bro. I could talk to,
You got
yeah, man.
evidence.
So I'm like, but even still, it's like that ain't really evidence. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't really know. I don't, and that's what I think that's kind of what messed with me too, because it's like, I mean, how do you
How you explain that?
you gotta just believe me. You know what
Right,
I mean?
right, right. What else could it be?
Well, we. Well, ooh, my bad. Well, we don't just have to believe you. Your boy was like, nah.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
was there outside. Like,
yeah, man. He was,
yeah.
yeah. He was, man. He was like, yeah. I told mad people. He was like, yo, I still don't have no explanation for that. Same here, bro. I don't know, man. That's crazy, man. But yeah,
Wow.
that was it, man. That was. I mean, other than that's kind of like the only thing that I can really say that kind of happened to me. I mean, other than like being in places and just getting the willies about, it's kind of creepy in there. Other than that, I kind of don't have too many stories about, like ghosts and stuff like that. I mean, I've heard
I'm,
a lot of because
I'm
like
gonna
what I
keep
was
it.
saying,
I'm gonna keep
yeah,
it real. Don't think about it too hard because I was like you, and you started thinking about it too hard. You're like, wait a second,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
that was weird that one time. So don't
That
don't
one
think about
time.
it too hard. And that's how I got into
yeah.
my imaginary friend story. And I haven't told. I don't think I've told the story real, but what happened in Alabama. I want Adrian up here to tell her story. So I can tell my story, or we can tell it together. But we both. So Sean, you know where we're at Uncle James Jr.'s house in that area.
Mhm.
There's something out there that multiple people have seen, and it's very tall, and black.
Can you see that, Nate? Can you see that note from Nathan?
It's difficult to explain, but you lived it. Sometimes life gets wild. You have to roll with it and ride the wave. Yeah,
That's true.
that's true.
That is,
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you, because that's true.
Yeah.
I just roll with that thing, man, because you can't explain. Yeah, you
Right.
gotta.
Right.
Right. Just roll with
That's
it.
what you do, man. Just roll with it, man.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, okay, so y'all seen Slender Man?
I don't
Well,
know what that thing is.
okay, you got it. Okay, back. So Kobe story time. Go ahead, tell your
All
story.
right, I'm gonna tell my story, and then I'm gonna try to.
Slender Man.
I will try to get Adrian Green, if you see this or wherever you're at. I need you to tell your story too, because it's kind of crazy. But so I need to see if Gabe. I need to talk to Gabriel Lamb. So anyways, so we were in Alabama. I told you I went to school down there for a while, Sean. And so we were being dumb, and we were like kind of racing back to campus from this bowling alley. So me being me, I'm going through the back roads because I knew how to get there quicker. So there's a stop sign right before you get to Jacksonville and Weaver, and there's like a liquor store like right across the street from the stop sign. Like you go to the stop sign, you take a right. Or Shad knows what I'm talking about. There's a liquor store right there. So if you keep going straight, you'll get right into Jacksonville's campus. So you'll hit the campus right there. So you keep going straight another half mile, you're in Jacksonville's campus. Maybe a little bit, I don't remember. Maybe a little bit further. But anyways, so we're pulling up to this. Now I'll never forget this because I didn't know what it was. We're pulling up and there's like tall like silhouette standing like by the stop sign. You know the stop sign is pretty tall.
Stop signs are tall, shit, and it was
So I'm
taller than
like,
the stop sign, right?
So my brain said, "Oh, he's right next to the stop sign," but then my brain said, "Well, he can't be right next to the stop sign. He'd be too tall for that." So I'm still pulling up, and the dude never got closer to the car. He stayed by that stop sign, and then before we got to, so like I can't even do how feet, but we were like, it was enough to tell he was as tall. It was confirmed he's as tall as that stop sign. I confirmed it. I was like, okay, that's a tall ass dude.
Right.
This tall ass shadow thing, person, like was just moved and just took off across the street. And so it's to the point where if I get to the stop sign, I should be able to see him in the field that wherever he went. I should be able to see where he's at. It's like a field. It's like a house way pushed back. So I'm like, he can't get to that house before I see it, and he couldn't get nowhere further in that field before I saw him.
But
so I get there, huh?
It was like bam, bam.
It would have been like
he crossed and you pulled up.
I'm going, I'm driving right, and then he dips, and I'm looking, so I'm coming, and then I should be able to see him. Like it's like 5 seconds, right? Like he runs, I'm here, should be able to see something. Yeah, and I'm looking in the car, and my whole. I'm not even. Here's the weird thing about it. I'm not even scared yet. So I'm trying to figure out where the hell did that dude go? Like he was big as shit.
The fact that he was that fast, well, in my mind, that's how I would be like processing.
That threw me off. That threw me off. So I was
all
like,
right, that's good.
So I'm like, where the fuck did he go? I remember my homeboy saying that gave me goosebumps to this day. Said, I don't know what that thing was. You should go. And I was like, what? I was like, what are you talking about?
He's like, I don't know what that was.
Like, I don't know what that thing was, but you should go.
Drive faster, please.
You should go. And I was like, oh shit. So I just pulled out. And I was like, so like, when shit kind of hits you, you're like, what the fuck was that? What the hell was that? I'm going crazy. And he's kind of like, he's freaked out. But he's like, I don't know what. He's like, I don't know what that was. And I remember we tried to go back out there to see if we could find it.
When?
I thought it was a bad idea. It was like 2 cars of us, bro. We went back out there to look for it.
I went back to look. Oh hell no!
I didn't want to go back, but we went back.
I would have been right on Jackson campus, like
for real. Yeah.
I didn't. And I was like, man, I don't know what I saw, bro. I don't know what I can put together. And then Adrian's like, nah, I saw something kind of like that. And I was like,
Yeah,
all right,
Adrian
I
said she
saw
saw
that.
something like that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it was by where our cousin Tondra used to live at on Jacksonville Road. So it was like a couple miles away from where I saw it. Still, I'm like, it's the same way she said it, the same thing I saw.
But they call it the tall man.
They call it tall man.
And it's been called our parents called it the tall man, like when they were young, because they would see it or they know people who had seen it and stuff like that. So we've been hearing the story about the tall man since we were kids. And Kobe actually went to school down there and saw the damn thing.
Tall and slender, right? And tall and like a shadow kind of thing, right?
Yeah, from the way Kobe describes it. Yeah.
I thought,
or did it look like a person or like a being of some kind?
So I'm gonna play.
Aunt Gladys said James Jr. hit it. So there was Aunt Gladys, Uncle James Jr. and my mom. I don't know if anybody else in the car with them, but they were driving back from somewhere back to the house or whatever. And Aunt Gladys, she was just like, she starts screaming and telling Uncle James to stop the car. He hit somebody. She's like, "You hit that man. You hit that man. You hit that man." And nobody, my mom didn't see it, and Uncle James didn't see it, and she was adamant that he hit somebody, and so he stopped the car. They stopped the car, and they went looking for the person, and they couldn't find the person.
Oh yeah.
I got a TikTok that me and Rashad did, kind of like explain, because like you can kind of see how I'm not really feeling this TikTok, but like this is how I would explain it. Like,
is he in your yard, sir? Yeah, God, he's big. Okay, what's he doing in your yard? He's looking at me. Okay. And the guy is on foot. I don't know what. It's a big, real big person. That's all I can say. Okay, but it is a person. Yeah, I'd say it was a person, somebody really big. He's all in black. Is he a black male or a white male? Did you actually see what it, or was he just wearing black? He's all black and he's big.
He's all black and he's big. Is all I can say. He was all black and he's big.
Damn.
He can run like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's fast. I'm swearing so much. I'm sorry. I guess I don't mean to cuss as much. Sorry, Mama. But like, I'm not even drinking. But it is the scariest. It's scary to me now. At the time, I was not scared like I am now. Like, but now I'm like, I don't know what I saw. I don't know what that was. That shit was weird, man. It was weird.
So that White said black ninjas.
8-foot black ninjas, yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. Ooh,
and then Adrian's like, "Nah, I saw something like that too." And I'm like, "What?" And she called it a demon. She said it was a black demon. That's what she called it.
I can see how somebody could. Yeah, I can see that. Some quick, tall, black shadowy figure running across field. Yeah, that's a demon, bro.
Yeah.
Only time I've ever seen something like that was like I actually had a reoccurring dream when I was young. I had a reoccurring dream that a shadow monster. That's why I keep saying shadow, because it was really big, but like it was like a shadow, like it was like on the ground, but it was chasing me. But it was really tall and black. And I remember running from wherever. And this is a dream. Running from wherever I was running into the house, and I just remember it just looked like the shadow was taking all the light when it like got closer and closer to me. Like and I woke myself up. Yeah, I was like, yeah, forget this. I'm out of here.
Was it your house or was it a house in Alabama?
No, it was definitely, well, I don't remember. Whatever house I ran into, man. I just ran into a house. Well, maybe it was. My first inclination was it was my house, so maybe I'll just stick with that. I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be like it'll look different, but it'd be your house. Like that
like you're in the dream, you're used to being there, but in real life, like where the hell are you? Where am I? Right, yeah, right. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting question, huh? I'm glad you asked that question. That was interesting.
Well, because like
What
our
house was
dream, we all have. That's something I tapped into when talking to the Green side and Howard side. We dream about stuff. We're dream. I think Bravo said it, or some of them were dream walkers. A lot of us can dream about the spirit world, and so
we're dream
Yeah.
walk.
the different conversation for a different day.
That's a whole other different conversation.
Oh, okay, yeah,
But
right. Yeah, got you.
Marvel has a different meaning of dream walkers. Theirs is when you're going into another version of yourself in a different universe.
Yeah,
but that's all make believe, but that's their version of it. Nathan White says a different life is what the dream is about. Yeah, so that's what I was just talking about. It's a different life. It's you in an alternate universe.
Wow.
Some theories.
There's something. I mean, I don't know where it's at exactly. I've never seen it exactly at Gary's or exactly at Uncle James Jr.'s house, but I did. We have seen it in the outskirts of that property. Yeah, I don't know what that thing is, man.
And then there's the white dog with the blood dripping from his eyes.
Yeah, I don't think that's the truth story.
Wait,
I don't
what?
know. Yeah,
the truth story.
it'd be sitting out front on Dead Man's Road of Gary's house.
That's Pittsburgh.
What's the road called? Dead Man Road.
Yeah, that's what we call that road that goes.
That's what they call the road.
Oh, that's what you call it.
That's what he calls it. Yeah.
That's what I learned it from folks down south.
That's where they hit the tall man.
It's called Dead Man Road. And who live on it?
Yeah, Gary and
James
Jr. Yeah.
You talking about? Okay. I got wait. I never heard that before.
Yeah,
y'all been telling me all these years I've been driving up and down Dead Man's Road. That's crazy, man.
That's where they hit the tall man.
That's where they hit the tall man.
Oh man.
Yeah. So we're trying to escape a consuming darkness that you cannot defeat. Yeah, that's my life story.
My thing is that we came up with that being a goat.
Nathan kind of on the money with that one.
Yeah, right.
I've been trying to like interpret my dreams sometimes, man. That's yeah.
I thought the tall man was a ghost. So the fact that we seen something that's tall, that I don't know what that is. No. I'm gonna leave it alone because I'm not. I mean, but we need to get Adrian on here. That's another story.
Definitely. Well, we'll switch gears here, and we'll get into game for the gang. Just some clips to Reddit show. Just putting y'all up on some things that's out there in the world and in the universe. Some theories and some scary hauntings and just information. The first one I'm not gonna play is called Hybrids. It's like 8 minutes long, and we're kind of running over, so I'm not gonna play that. So I'll start with the farce. So here, I'll play it, and y'all just tell me what y'all think. Can y'all see my screen?
Yep.
All right. So here we go. We gotta unmute it.
You guys are saying Jesus was black?
We're not saying it. It's what has been written up until the Nicene Conference of Bishops in 325, when Rome, under the order of Constantine, the Roman emperor, ordered the 219 bishops at Nicaea, and they took away Christianity from the Africans. Just remember that before they said Jesus was born in a manger in Bethlehem, they said he was born in a cave in Ethiopia. It was at the Nicene Conference that changed that. Let's go further.
It was the Nicene Conference.
Wait a minute, let me be sure I'm following you now. You're saying that the birth of Christ as we know it is not accurate.
It's a farce. It was only
You realize what you're saying?
A farce, a lie. You know what a lie is?
A lie is a lie.
Yeah. The person who wrote that at the Nicene Conference of Bishops in 325 AD, Constantine, the Roman emperor, ordered a conference be held because Rome wanted to take over Christianity from the people who started it. Christianity was started with Pantheus and Boetius in a place called Alexandria in Egypt. And Egypt is in Africa. I saw it up to January the 9th. It was there.
So now you guys are saying Jesus was black?
We're not saying it. It's what has been written.
Yeah, man. I don't. Did we get Nathan's comment up here too?
Yeah. No, we did
Oh,
not.
okay. Yeah. So you might have been stressed. I have bad dreams when I'm stressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's common knowledge Jesus was black, but I guess I'm gonna leave that one. I guess for the people of my world, I guess it may not be
Wait,
common
so
knowledge, but
that clip that you just played, he was talking about the Nicene what was it called?
The conference of
The
Nicaea,
Nicene, the
where
conference of Nicaea,
yeah,
where
that's
they
where not,
created Jesus, right? Or no?
well they created
we'll identify.
Christianity.
Well,
Yeah.
the I guess this. Okay, is this? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this where they said that they took the image of what was his name? Like
Oh,
Of the painter?
Peter or
the,
Gia or something like that?
the painter's you talking about the painter's boyfriend?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And they used him,
Was it Leonardo
and
da
that was the
Vinci?
first time that they was it him?
Yeah,
It was
so they
one of
had
them.
a painting of his lover, and someone asked
Mhm.
who it was, and he said it was Jesus.
And that was the first
They
time
just
people
ran
had
with
seen
the
a white
image.
Jesus, right?
Yeah,
Right.
he just ran
Right.
with
That's
it.
okay. Gotcha.
Those darn Romans. Yeah, Nate knows. They know.
Then we gotta have everything, right? Golly, man.
right.
Hey, we
And
can't
it's
have
just
nothing, boy. Like, come on. They can set up there and went and got all these texts and all these books from this continent with all black people and
And then yeah,
John. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy.
yeah.
I mean his name isn't
Daniel.
even
You know what I
the
mean? It's kind of
Romans.
crazy.
The Romans changed his name.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
J
Not only
in
did they kill him,
Aramaic.
they changed his name.
Right.
Yeah, there's
You
no
will be
J.
Jesus.
There's no J in Aramaic or like
Yeah.
Right.
in the way he would have
Well,
spoken.
I mean, there's a theory that Jesus was a different person too. Well, I'm not really very up on it, but
Oh yeah,
they're like Yahweh was one person and Jesus was somebody else. So
yeah,
I don't know.
they're separate.
There are a lot of
Oh.
conflicting conspiracies in this mix. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't been doing my research on this stuff in a lot. I used to kind of like be up on like a lot. Like it's kind of. See, I should have linked up with y'all years ago, man.
Long time ago, right?
Yeah,
crazy,
man.
We be on this, man. We be on
Ah, man, dude, yeah, I should have been around because was there no like I didn't really know nobody that would like I would like people would I start talking about stuff like this. People start here he go.
yeah.
Oh, this dude, man. You know what I mean? I didn't really have an outlet for it.
I get that from my wife all the time.
Yeah, like,
you are talking to the
oh,
wrong person.
right. I love Jesus. I go to you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's,
Yeah.
I mean,
they either see it in their own dogmatic way, and they're not willing to listen to new ideas or take in new information, or they just don't care.
I don't think anything we say goes against anything against Jesus. We just challenge the church, and like when we were down south talking about it, most of our people, who are Christian, they're like, "You're right. Like no one did.
Yeah.
Like, wait, did Jesus say this?" They'd be like, "Yeah." So isn't this true? They'd be like, "Yeah." So, when you come at it like that,
yeah,
people know the church ain't shit. Let's just be real.
whoa, guys, hold up.
Hey, yo,
we love Jesus Christ over here. We do.
I think that's worse than what I call the Bible a sci-fi fantasy novel.
What?
Yeah, that's
crazy. Nah, you know what though? I am scared to have these conversations on a public
The only
forum.
reason I can say that, hold on, let me say why I'm saying it, is because Catholic priests have defiled little children.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Until you come and
that's them. I ain't worried about that.
I can say what I want about the church.
But Kobe, those are the Catholics though. That's totally different. Those are the Catholics. That's way different.
Catholics are like that's
What?
like a whole different like that thing. That
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. See what Nathan White said.
If the
Nathan,
question was presented to you to fully understand, I was why I fight to spread the message. We could even say Star Wars is legit. Yeah.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. So no. I say all the time, and I hope people understand. I rock with Jesus. I rock with a lot of things, but I don't rock with a lot of how things are been taught to us. That's all. So
No, exactly. I
Yeah.
think that the more knowledge that we seek out, it kind of and that's kind of the thing about being and that's kind of what I found out. It's not so much that people don't know stuff, it's just that people kind of like I think people are smart enough to realize that like too much knowledge about something kind of makes you a pariah because um when you can actually break this stuff down and explain to people why they're wrong about what they believe, people don't like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, and me, when it comes to religion, I like taking a more like historical approach to it. Like I like getting into what was actually going on at that time. What was like the law, case law, and how did the law affect like the Bible and like what you know what I mean? Like as far as like the commandments and I don't know. But a lot of the more fantastical aspects of the Bible. I mean,
Like,
well,
grain of salt.
let's get into it. What's the other one, Shot? 4%. What is that?
Okay, y'all play it in a second.
Is that something to do with the Bible?
I don't remember.
Oh dang!
Man,
All right.
I pulled that like 4 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Nathan White said definitely you can look like an ass even though you have great intentions. Absolutely.
Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't have said what I said. I'll play this one, bro. I didn't mean to say anything. I'm gonna be quiet. How about
no. I'm just like you gotta get me alone, man.
All right. So
I don't know. I'm just
be good. All right. This is called 4%. I don't know what this is.
Proves that human beings only see 4% what's in front of them. Damn. What happens when we can see 10% what's in front of them? Would we be in fear? This is the same reason why if you take your Tesla down to the local cemetery and you sit there with your barometric camera on, you're going to see human beings walking around on that camera that you can't see with your own visual perception. Why is that? What is that about? Why do scientists come out and say that the afterlife takes a place in another dimension? Which I think for sure. Why is that? I've seen people dying. I looked at people's faces when they was checking out. They looking past me. They looking past you. Whatever they looking at is not what we thinking.
It's like that thing that happened in the Vietnam War where they had that special dye on their glasses and they're seeing monsters that was there and then they take them off and they're not there.
That.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know about that. That's crazy.
It's a certain dye that they actually banned in America.
Oh, was that Agent Orange or was that something else?
No, it's something else.
It was a dye that they used to color the lenses on night vision goggles. They went from a red spectrum to the current spectrum that we on now, which is green, grays, and white. When they was using the red spectrum, soldiers complained that they seen monsters.
They were seeing demons.
Wow. That's what that video was about.
wow.
That's a complete 180 what we're talking about.
Yeah. Make sure we cover all bases.
Man, there's some
yeah, a lot of shit we can't see. Like we were talking about the DMTs earlier this week, and how they're potentially unlocking things in you so you can see different things. That they're there. You're just not unlocked to see it yourself. They say I've seen people pass, and there is an afterlife. Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Man, energy doesn't die, so we know that scientifically. So
yeah. All right, I'll do the next one here. The next one is called Cosmic Bodyguards.
Yeah, we don't see but 4%, and we don't use but 10% of our brain. So I mean,
yeah,
is that true?
No, I mean, nah, not really.
We use all of our brain.
Yeah,
but we can only tap into 10% of the potential of it. I believe what it is. Yeah. So like, so basically, like we're telepaths. We could talk to each other without having to use our mouths and having to call you over the phone or having to face all that. We can all that.
Yo, we got a cousin, man. Brandon, I think you and Kobe know you and Kobe know Brandon, right? Brandon Green.
I haven't met him yet.
Not okay. Well, you might have just like talked to him online or something like that. Yeah, Facebook. Okay. Yeah, dude, him, man, bro. I gotta tell y'all about this. Yeah, this is a crazy one too. But him and one of our other friends had like a mental connection one time. It was crazy. But anyway, go ahead.
Really?
Sorry about that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Play the video, then we'll get to that story.
That's yeah. I mean, yeah, we can do that. Let's see here. Go back to it. Yeah.
I think. Oh, I'm gonna shut up. I don't.
The reason humans exist is because we have an entire army of cosmic bodyguards. Starting with the moon, whose massive size relative to Earth creates stable seasons and tides, while also absorbing countless impacts that would have hit us instead. Then Jupiter, our solar system's gravitational bouncer, is so massive it acts like a cosmic vacuum cleaner, capturing or redirecting space debris that might otherwise head our way. Without Jupiter, we'd face up to 10,000 times more asteroid impacts. Crazy. Next is the Sun, which creates the heliosphere, a massive bubble of charged particles extending far beyond Pluto that shields us from deadly galactic radiation. Even Earth's magnetic field is working overtime, deflecting solar radiation that would otherwise strip away our atmosphere. Our ozone layer filters UV radiation that would otherwise destroy DNA. If any single one of these shields failed, complex life on Earth might be impossible. We're essentially living in a cosmic fortress with multiple layers of security, and most people have no idea how lucky we are.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. Wow.
It took something intelligent to create that.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can agree with that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Like I don't believe in coincidences. Like that's somebody specifically put those things in place.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah,
or something. Yeah.
Something is looking out for us on that note, man. Because there's just so many. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I watched a video where the aliens are talking about how not only do they believe in God, but their science like tells them that there is a God or something like that.
Yeah, it was Earl. It was the Earl files.
Yeah.
And
so
it was like
science is just the same as like religion. It's the study of matter. Like there's science proving that there's a God. Like that's crazy.
It's fact. It's science fact. It's not religion. Just like how, the how H2O, that's water, is fact.
That's science fact.
Science fact. So, you can't even disprove it. So that's basically what their science is. Like science says it. So, which it does. I mean, if you look at the universe and how it's designed.
Yeah. I mean, what do you say? I mean, it's perfect distance from the sun to support life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, complex life, not just like like jelly pods floating around in like life, right?
Right.
I mean, the fact that we're like careening through space, spinning and spinning, and we haven't hit nothing. Like it's. I don't know. I'm no actual physicist or anything like that. You know what I mean? I'm no Neil deGrasse Tyson or anything like that. But
same.
This is some crazy stuff to me, man. It's wild.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, this next one's called Church.
So
here we go. Not convinced. And after watching this,
very word church. The word church is an English word from the King's English. It goes back to a word in Scottish, kirk. K-I-R-K is church in English. Kirk in Scotland goes back to a Roman goddess, Circe. Circe goes back to a Greek goddess in Greece called Circe. Circe gave birth to Roman Circe. Roman Circe gave birth to Scottish Kirk, and Scottish Kirk gave birth to the English word church. So consequently, when you go to church, just remember it goes back to Mother Circe in Greece. Circe, if you go back to the library and get some books on Greek mythology, it will tell you that her name gives birth to what we call the church today. And Mother Circe was able to hypnotize people and bring them into her home, hypnotize them, and so that they would lose their mind and become animals, and then she would feed off of them, eat them and feed off of them. That's Greek mythology, Mother Circe. So consequently, Mother Church has done just that. One of the most important financial institutions in the world is the Roman Catholic Church, and all the other churches like the Mormons and Seventh-day Adventists and Christadelphians and Jehovah's Witnesses are trying to catch up with.
Dang.
Ooh, man.
Do you guys listen to a lot of or familiar with Jordan Maxwell?
I don't recognize the name.
I think that was him. That was a guy.
Was that him?
Right?
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not
If you look
sure.
his stuff up, he's got a show. If you look at, it's some pretty crazy stuff, man. I like listening to his stuff.
Here's my
I'll have to check him out.
Check him
He's
out.
not saying Jesus is wrong. He's not saying the Bible's wrong. He's saying church. Church is, like I said, it's messing up the message, man. It's messing up the message, in my opinion. But I mean,
sorry, go ahead.
No, I think you need to learn from somebody. I understand that concept. You need to learn the Bible from some person at some point. But
do you?
I mean, somebody needs to read the Bible to if you're a child, right? You know, at some point, or you think you should be an adult to read the Bible. Like, when do you read the Bible? I guess.
I mean, if that's what they're reading to you. It can, but I mean, it doesn't have to be the Bible.
You should read all.
Anything.
You should read all texts, in my opinion. But you should read.
Yeah.
You should read. I don't think which Bible do you read.
We're gonna get into that.
But I think the Ethiopian Bible would be the Bible probably that would be the best Bible. But that's my opinion. I shouldn't be saying that out, like I know. But anyway,
I agree with you.
You should read.
I don't think a lot of people read the Bible.
Yeah.
I don't think they read it. I don't think that they read it for themselves, and I think that they'd rather have a person tell them like what to think. And I think that in today's days and time, I mean, we can read now. Like, you needed a pastor like 1,000 years ago because nobody could read. Like, you had to know how to do important stuff, like build a house and you know what I mean, stuff and like and strip a deer. You know what I mean? That's what you need to know how to do. You didn't need to know how to read. So you went to a place where the person would read the word to you. But now you need to be reading this stuff and deciphering it and thinking about it like yourself. I think because a lot of people just get told what to believe, and that I don't think that's good.
Because it's all up to interpretation. You know what I'm saying? And so somebody if somebody's preaching it to you, then that's their interpretation.
That's what they think.
Right.
If you read the Bible will tell, like, Enoch went to heaven and saw earth. Like, what is that telling? They're telling you what happened.
They're telling you exactly, but people don't exactly
saw earth. You just don't want to. You don't want to read it that way. But like, if you put it in context, the Bible
or
isn't
some person that interpreted it for you didn't stress the importance of that, so you just never got it. You know what I mean?
You never understood it.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Because growing up in church, it was never explained to me that this was science fiction. Or not science fiction. I'm sorry. That this was science. I'm sorry. Yeah. I did it again. Oops, I did it again.
Oh man.
Science nonfiction.
This man can let the intrusive thoughts win, man. God.
I mean, the Bible is supposed to be an historical text, right? In some thought process, right?
Yeah. Nathan had a really cool Bible that he actually has from his family. 1852. You know, and it's different. Like you said, it's different from the one they printed recently. So what are we doing?
Really? Well, like different, like how? Like it's like a different translation.
I have to let Nathan answer that, but I'm pretty sure that's what he's saying. You know, different translations and probably some things left out.
Well, you know, there's different Bibles because like man, play this next video. But like, remember we played that one where they show like the 15 different Bibles?
Yeah, I don't think this is that, but let's see. It's been so long since I've grabbed these. All right, let's check it out.
And Christians, I have a question. Yeah. Is the Bible the complete Word of God? Yes. Christians believe the Bible is 100% the Word of God. But one of the most important verses, 1 John 5:7, is missing. We have it. In the King James Version, it says, there are three that bear the record in heaven. The Father, the Word, and the Holy Ghost. And all three are one. We removed it because it isn't found in any original manuscripts. And every other Bible has chosen to leave it out. Really? Is there any other verses taken out? Yes. Acts 8:37. We still have it. We've all removed John 7:53 to 8:11. Yep. Luke 22:43 to 44. Yep. Matthew 18:11. Oh yes, we completely removed that. Mark 9:46. That's right. And Matthew 17:21. We have them all. You should really take them out, King James. They're not authentic. What about that really, really important verse about God's only begotten Son in John 1:14? In the original Greek manuscripts, it doesn't say begotten Son at all. It says unique one. We're the New Revised Version, and we say unique Son. Does the original Greek actually say Son? No. Son was added later. How can people change the Word of God? Do we at least have the same amount of books? We have 66 books. The Orthodox Bible has 81 books. The Catholic Bible has 73 books. And who determined which books were authentic? About 300 years after Jesus, there was over 80 Gospels. However, the church leaders decided to only keep 4. So people who lived 300 years after Jesus chose which books are God's perfect word? It's complicated, okay? Very. What about the story of how Jesus died? Can we at least agree on this? Actually, no. We reject the whole ending of the Gospel of Mark, which involves the resurrection story. Wait, so the resurrection ending might not be original? It's not found in any of the original Greek manuscripts. Is there any other contradictions? In the Gospel of John, Jesus died at 12 p.m. and his last words were, "It's finished." In the Gospel of Matthew, he died at 3 p.m. and his last words were, my God, why have you forsaken me?" How can both be true? Each Gospel is written by a different person. So they're not written by God? They were inspired by God. What happened after Jesus died? In the Gospel of John, Mary Magdalene saw Jesus outside his tomb, but she mistaked him for the gardener. We say she didn't see Jesus at all. The tomb was completely empty. In Matthew, an angel came, but she fainted. Are you sure you're talking about the same story? It's just minor details. It really doesn't matter. Just believe Jesus will save you. All right. What else don't you agree on? I say Jesus is the bloodline of King Solomon. No, he's from Nathan's line. Jesus was born in Bethlehem. No, he was born in Nazareth. Jesus rose to heaven on the same day as his resurrection. Actually, wait, no, 40 days later. I wrote both. Oops. There was a great earthquake when Jesus died. No, there wasn't. Also, Jesus didn't carry his cross to the crucifixion. Yes, he did. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. No, Simon did. No, he didn't. Stop. This is crazy. How can the Bible be 100% the Word of God if you all contradict each other and have so many inconsistencies? How does that work? Hey, Muslims and Christians, I have a question. Yeah.
So yeah, that was the one that we were...
That was exactly it. That's weird because I think we showed that one.
Y'all gotta send me that clip, or I got TikTok now, so
okay.
Y'all gotta hit
me. We'll save that one for you, bro.
That's kind of I didn't
I'll send to you.
But I did know there were a lot of different versions of it, and they all say like slightly different things, which really does change interpretations like
absolutely
a lot. So. Yeah. yeah. And Nathan, I think it was Nathan that said it. That's how cults start. He's not wrong
at all.
Because that's how like you'll get like a church get started by a whole sect. Like they'll he's not wrong about that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, That's exactly how they start.
Yes, it's literally. This book has this particular. This is the real book, so everybody. Yeah, it's
He
that's how they.
said something very profound. How is this in the Word of God if you're changing it? 'Cause that's basically like
Right.
that's blasphemy.
Exactly.
Like, you're committing the worst.
Blasphemy.
You're changing his words.
You're changing the word of God. All right, I just sent it to you.
So,
Yeah.
and again, nothing against the Bible for me per se, but the church. So, yeah, man.
So which one are you gonna teach out of?
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's based after your opinion at that point.
Right, exactly.
Kind of like
This is funny. Did the cult leader have sex with everyone?
Probably.
They do, man.
They do.
But here's the thing, bro. That's how you'll get he's not you'll get the Branch Davidians or somebody like that, right? And
Okay, yes.
and then you'll get these folks who are like, well, we need to completely segregate ourselves, and then blah. I mean, not I don't want to but yeah, man, that's how these things start.
So
You're not wrong about that. Some person will get a version of something that they like, and this is it right here. And and it's crazy, man.
But
yeah,
that's
and then the cult leader has sex with everybody.
That's why I do my best if I'm gonna make an argument for Christianity. I do it strictly off the Christianity. I do it strictly what Jesus says. You know what I mean?
That ain't even that nigga's name.
Yeshua. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right. Because they don't. It was weird. They don't even call him. A lot of the time, they call him the Son of Man. They don't even call him by his name of it. It's the Son of Man or the King.
And that's another thing.
King sits high. It never really always. Not really Jesus.
A lot of these texts are just Frankenstein together anyway. So you don't when you actually really study theology, and then you see, oh man, this text, it's a little, it gets a little bit wonky when you really get into it. It's just so much easier to just be a person that just, hey, I go to church every Sunday and do this and do that.
Well, have you studied Egyptian mythology? I guess because he's a lot like, is it Horus? He's a lot like
Horus. Yep.
Horus. His story and what do you mean?
It's an older Jesus story. There's so many Jesus stories from different religious figures.
Me and Rashad thought we think Jesus
Superman. I was playing.
Superman.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We think that he's been here more than once. We think his story is not just one Buddha. Buddha.
Yeah.
Buddha. Thoth. Krishna. Is it Krishna?
Krishna.
Is it Krishna?
Yeah. That's
There's all types of great floods. There's great flood depictions all over the world, all different times, all different religious texts.
Absolutely. You know what though? I think there's something to it because you really look what Jesus wants you, or Yeshua, sorry, if you want what he wants you to do, what he wants you to do is just to feed the sick and help the poor, and that's basic stuff. And the right thing. Deep down in your heart, when you got something, you should be giving back to the lesser things. You could be there. You could have been there at one point. Deep down, that's the right thing to do in your own way. I'm not saying to do it. You know what I'm saying? Give money to people, but I'm saying your own way, the way you vote, the way you work, the way you help people. You should be helping people out. That's just a human nature thing to help people.
You don't need a stone tablet with a lightning bolt writing on it. You know what I'm saying? To know that. You know what I mean? You're right. Exactly, bro.
Right.
You don't need that.
That's your higher self telling you that.
Exactly.
That's what I was trying to say. You said it.
Exactly.
It's a higher self. You to help people out. That's just the way to be.
I was just thinking, man. If you really think about the Bible, man, it's kind of a Jesus cult a little bit. Because if you think about it, you got
I see you, Nate.
You got the Jewish religious book, which is way older than the Bible, and then the Bible comes out and it's basically centers itself around Christ, right? So, but
Yes
Christ
and no.
was a Jew, though, right? So
Yeah.
he ain't had nothing. He ain't saying, "Hey, y'all get together and write a book up and put me as the number one dude." You know what I mean? We kind of just did that, right? So
he didn't want that.
I mean, I feel like he didn't want that at all. Like, you know what I mean?
You're spitting. You're spitting.
You spit now. You talking
because
how
I could read you what he like. He literally tells you how to go to heaven if you. He tells you how to go to heaven.
Book about me, bro. Just do this, bro.
He literally tells you what you could do.
He said you can do what I do, and you can do it better.
Yes, man. Exactly.
Yeah.
He said.
Go ahead.
I want to read this verse so bad, but I wish there was like a quick way to say it. But you know how he comes back? He comes back and he says, "Hey, I'm gonna separate y'all the sheep and goats. The sheep, when I was hungry, you fed me. When I was thirsty, you gave me water. When I was in prison, you came to visit me. When I was sick, you gave me medicine. When I was homeless, you gave me somewhere to stay." And they said, "Well, King, when did we do this?" He'll reply, For those who did that for the lesser of me, you did it for me." Essentially saying, if you did that for the lesser of us, you did that for me. We're all brothers and sisters. The goats, you didn't feed me, so you'll go to hell, right? He's saying you're gonna go to heaven. You feed the poor, help the sick, visit those who are locked up who shouldn't be locked up. Basically, be a leftist, help people. Let immigrants into our home. Feed the lesser. Do for the lesser than us, and you go to heaven. That's all you have to do. And people are like, nah, that's not what it is. Because he'll forgive you anyways.
What about the big beautiful bill?
Yeah, good luck. Good luck, man.
They passed it.
They did pass it, man.
Yeah.
That thing is crazy, man.
Right. These are Bible thumping, folks who did that. So,
I hate because
yeah. Well, you have to help yourself, Ryan, before you can help anybody. So that's true. You do.
There's so much to say about that.
No. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you were sitting here saying, "Well, I gotta help myself first," and you know damn well you can help somebody else, you're playing around. You know you can help somebody else.
Well, can you? Because the downtrodden, how can they help you if they have nothing? If you ain't got it, if you don't have it, how can you help?
But that's what I'm saying. If you know you can help somebody else, you want to say help yourself. Like you know you get what I'm saying? Like you know you can help somebody else or not. And they know when they can help somebody else or not. You know when you're downtrodden and you know when you're not.
Yeah.
And it's kind of common sense. But anyway,
it's
go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Sean.
No, I was just gonna say this kind of reminds me of a Boondocks quote when there's a part when I believe it was Huey asked his grandfather. He said, "What do you do?" He said, what do you do when you want to do something but there's nothing that you can do? And he said, "You do what you can." So it's kind of interesting, man. Like I guess that when you're poor, because like you'll see those people and they'll have like whole communities of like, they're all poor, but they're all helping each other. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They're all kind of looking to checking the dude, make sure he didn't OD, or you know what I mean? Whatever they're doing for each other, you know what I mean? They kind of commune together. But I hear what you're saying though. Like that reminds me of another quote by JV. I mean, how can I help the poor if I'm one of them? So I get rich and then give back. To me, that's the win-win. So you know what I mean? I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing both sides here, you know?
Yeah. I don't know what that means, but your BS is not BS.
No,
adapting
I
overcome.
totally understand people having to deal with their own shit. Don't get me wrong. But like you know, just do the best you can when you can. Exactly. You see like the Salvation Army, you can throw a few bucks in there, you know what I'm saying? Or like whatever the case might be. I'm not trying to dictate how you help people, but you know when you can help somebody when you can't.
Right.
When you can't, don't. Shoot, I get that.
Oh man, there's been times I'm like, hey yo, I'm tapped out.
Yeah.
Hell
You know what I'm
man. I'm just like you. Matter of fact, hold on, move over.
Right.
I mean, I'm just trying to get a bum. The bum trying to
I've
run
had
down on
plenty
me. Hold on, man.
I've had plenty of times
Move
when
over,
homeless,
man.
when a homeless dude asked me for money, and I've been like, are you serious?
I was like, shit, I'm about to ask you.
Right.
Yeah, loan me $3 so I can get this.
I'm not above any of that. You know what I'm saying?
I need a dub. It's so smooth.
You got me up.
Fast.
Shit, I've been having you all year, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Man, Rashad, the funniest story about that, what the dude was, he had a half sandwich in his hand.
Oh,
that's the funniest story.
Dude
man,
had a half sandwich.
Man, I was so broke one time, man, and I'm down to my last coins or whatever, and I was vacuuming out my car for some reason, like vacuum cleaners. This one was free, obviously. I vacuumed my car out, and I was in Minneapolis. No, I was in St. Paul. No, I was in Minneapolis. Anyways, doesn't matter. I'm in this parking lot, vacuuming my car, and this homeless person walks up on me. It kind of scares me. You know what I'm saying? They got like right up on me, and I didn't know they were there. So I'm like, hey, yo, because vacuum lot. I'm like, hey, man, what's good? Like, hey, man, I was trying to ask you got some change. I'm like, change? He's eating half a McDonald's sandwich that I can't afford at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like I had I was so broke.
Like, you got something to eat, man? Damn, bro.
I was hot. I was hot, man. I cussed him out, man. I was up. I was upset.
First of all, don't run down on me like that.
Yeah,
man.
don't
what are
do
you
that.
doing, man?
Yeah,
with a sandwich.
With a sandwich, I'm
getting these quarters out the side of my car.
Yeah.
You talking about? No, I got some money for you.
Yeah, seriously, for real, man. Man, I was broke. Man,
I choked you like Annabelle, bro. Tripping,
right.
bro.
You like Annabelle was wild.
Yeah, my stomach was touching my back, man. Like
that's funny.
I was fat, but my stomach was touching my back, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ryan, he had a.
Being hungry worse when you fat because like your body just like it's like
they're not used to it.
Like a drug that you get withdrawals for. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro.
You playing around?
Seriously,
you know what I mean? I'm shaking and I'm sweating and shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Going straight through withdrawals, man. I play this next clip, y'all. This is
we're gonna be a longer stream tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long one. It's all good. Friendly reminder, guys.
Understand that when you go into the Appalachian Mountains, you are entering into another realm. And there is a set of unspoken rules that you must follow. Rule number 1, if you hear something calling your name, right, you didn't. There is nothing there. And you should not respond. Do not say hello. Do not say, who is it? Just run away. Because something is trying to gain permission. And by you acknowledging it, you are allowing it to come after you. If you hear screams in the mountains, right? You didn't. And do not go towards the direction of the screams to try and help. Because once again, something is trying to lure you. If you see people, you don't. If you hear crying, you're not hearing it. Do not respond to this at all because you are giving permission to whatever is in those woods to come after you. Now, if you are to go camping in the Appalachian Mountains, right, you have to remember, at night, you must keep a fire going at all times. And it's not for warmth, it's not for cooking, it's to keep you safe. And if you are going to camp in a tent, make sure when you go into that tent, it is sealed up. There are no holes, there are no cracks. And if you hear any kind of screaming, yelling, or anyone calling your name, do not respond. Do not go to sleep. And if something wakes you up, stay alert, and once again, do not respond. Now, it's very important when you are walking through the Appalachian Mountains, if you come across a deer carcass, do not touch it, do not stare at it, walk away, ignore it, because this is something, once again, trying to lure you into the woods. Now, if it comes to the point that something is chasing you and it gets you and there is no escape, fight as hard as you can, whether it's a person, an animal. If it's something else though, and you know what I'm talking about, well, you just let it get you.
Right?
No, because at that point, there's nothing you can do. And there's an old saying, you go into the Appalachian Mountains with 2 bullets, right? You fire the first one at something that isn't a person, that isn't an animal. And if it doesn't run away, you know what to do with the second one.
Oh my God.
To understand that when you go into the
Yo, he just said end it.
So, do you know what he didn't say it, but do you know what he was talking about?
The thing that gets you?
Yeah.
And you know what it is?
Yeah. Do you know what it is, Rashad?
Skinwalker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Skinwalker. So.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
Oh, the Skinwalker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's in the Appalachian Mountains?
Oh yeah.
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 I didn't see. I seen they had a the Skinwalker Ranch documentary. So I take it that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
I gotta watch
it. It's really good. They got one on Netflix. They got you talking about the one on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. That's more so information.
I don't want to see I like the information stuff.
Okay, you like the information? Okay, cool. You'll get some stories, but most of it's information of like stuff that they're trying to uncover. You know, with their drones and stuff like that. So, but yeah, but they'll give you a brief overview of what happened and all that stuff. And there's some stuff that happened to them while they were there, so it's pretty interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, but skinwalkers, man, those things, yeah, they're a problem. They are a problem. We don't have any smoke for skinwalkers.
What is a skinwalker? So what is it?
It's a cryptid, and cryptids are like mythical, entities or whatever, and it can shapeshift. It can sometimes look like a human. Not very good. It doesn't shapeshift very well. But yeah, sometimes it looks like a human. A lot of times it looks like a wolf. Sometimes it look like a deer, and it walks on 2 legs. It looks like a deer. It'll look like they're kind of like werewolves too. They're kind of like that. They're very powerful, and they were witch doctors, right, Kobe? They're witch doctors.
Shaman witch doctors.
Shaman witch doctors that transform.
I could think a loved one or something that gave them the powers.
Oh, man. Okay, cool.
Yeah. We got no smoke for those.
Stay away from them.
None. I'm out.
Problem is,
they're scared of you too for some reason. They don't like to. They won't take on a group of people, or like they let it sneak you. They don't like to. I don't know.
I've heard some stories where they've taken on groups. Remember that story where they had it was like
that one, that one story. Yeah,
they had to run into the house or whatever, and then it was trying to lure them out by turning into one of them. It was like kind of waving, but not very good.
Right.
And when it tries to mimic your voice, it sounds like a radio
recording.
Yeah, like recording. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. They can only say one thing, like one phrase, over and over again.
It sounds like that one bird. Never mind. But yeah, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I've heard it compared to the birds that can talk.
They got like a bird, and because sometimes because it doesn't just mimic people's voices. It also mimics obviously other animals. But they were doing construction in the clip I seen. I'm not even sure what bird it was, but they were doing construction, and the bird was imitating the sound of like the saws. And it sounded like a recording. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. It's like a natural recording that they can do. I mean, hell, we get it from a lot of stuff we got from animals. Yeah, that's. So, That's wild, man.
Crazy stuff. Man.
All right, you want me to show the next one, Kobe?
I got the next one.
You got it? All right.
This one's called UFOs.
Yeah.
How's it look? Oh, okay.
Yep. Good.
Oh.
Lockheed right now, there are craft that can go to Mars in a few hours. They have a lot of corporate facilities in California. And the whole floor of the warehouse is an elevator. And it drops Lord knows how many hundreds of feet. And you're inside of a, basically a facility carved out of rock, deep underground. They are not only reverse engineering craft from retrieved debris in this facility, but they're actually training pilots to fly them. But the main problem that they have in that training program is that the pilots experience extreme disorientation because of the warping of space-time by these craft. In other words, they discovered early on, this is one of the main reasons this technology is being hidden, because they discovered very early on that these are not simply devices with propulsion systems capable of navigating space very quickly. Like they can take you from New York to Australia and, right? They're flying time machines. They warp time as they traverse space.
Right.
And our pilots don't know how to handle that. They have a very hard time. They get disoriented, temporally disoriented. They get their sense of the passage of time gets really messed with. On a theoretical level, about how UFOs are actually time machines. And if you really stop and think through that carefully, you realize why, under the current socio-political conditions, this technology can't be released. With the kind of society we have, domestically, globally, with the state that humanity is in at the present time, the release of that kind of technology into the public sphere would be utterly catastrophic, right? I mean, you can't give Tom, Dick, and Harry a time machine to put in their garage. You see, that's the thing. It's not like these are Jetsons cars that fly you across country really fast. They allow you to traverse different epochs in human history. One of the reasons that our history is so messed up, when you look at these really regressive, tyrannical religious belief systems and the kinds of political structures that formed around them and that were fortified by them, I think a lot of what's going on there is that our timeline has been manipulated. It's been manipulated at all junctures, from the present far into the future.
Mandela effect.
We have...
Man.
I can kind of see that, especially with the Mandela effect and, the thing, like we're remembering the history, remembering stuff that wasn't there, like the monocle on the Monopoly Man and, the Bears spelling and all that crazy stuff.
The Berenstain Bears.
Berenstain Bears. Yeah.
I thought it was a known theme for my whole life, bro.
Me too. Yeah, then it got changed. Nathan White, thank you, Jennifer, for all you do. I appreciate you, Sean, being here and his perspective. Be safe and be well. Till then, next time. All right, Nate. Thanks for joining, buddy.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate it.
All right, you want to get a few of these? Okay, we'll do a few of these cap or no cap.
Yeah. So we'll do a few cap or no cap. So, cap or no cap is a segment we like to do where we'll show a video, and if you think it's real, you'll say no cap. If you think it's fake, you'll say cap. So,
you want to go first, Rashad?
Yeah, I think you played the last one, right?
Yeah,
I'll go first. All right, so this one is called Abandoned Prison. And let's see what they got to say.
Yeah, I'm at this abandoned prison in Nashville, and I've been hearing voices, and I'm not sure if it's real, because oh my god.
No? Nah. Hell no. Hell no.
What y'all think?
Did you hear it, John?
I mean,
yeah.
What are they saying happened in there? I couldn't really hear the audio that well.
Run it back.
I can run it back.
There's when they'll zoom in when the door trying to creak close, you'll see it.
How do you zoom in?
Okay.
Kobe, how you zoom?
Go to where your face is at. If you're using or go to 3 dots using Chrome, you'll see a zoom.
3 dots. Oh. Okay.
Right your face. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Oh, you need to be able to see my screen now. Here, share screen. Boom, boom. All right. Okay, I'll see it.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a man in prison in Nashville, and they've been hearing voices. And I'm not sure if it's real. Oh my god.
Sit there. And 2 eyes.
Oh,
you see it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, bro. I don't. But what?
I don't want to know it. I think you don't want to know what it is either.
I don't want to know. Cap or no cap? What do you think?
I'm gonna say cap. It's like a big ass werewolf, but I don't know if I believe in werewolves.
I'm gonna say cat because there's no way that he went in there by himself. Like, I don't know. But like, why would you go and like search? Because I'm sure that place, that whatever that facility he's in, is a real thing. But I don't know. That's
Probably
crazy.
trying to get what he got. He got up out of there.
Yeah, I mean, he left quick. I'm gonna say no cap because I think he saw something because he ran out of there.
Oh, it's not available anymore.
Yeah, so. So Kobe, you got the next one.
Yeah, the one I try to do isn't available. Hold on.
Oh, because it's been so long ago.
That's crazy. All right, let's do. It's called
Trail Cam.
Trail Cam.
Okay.
Ooh, shit. Okay. Edit. All right. Wait. No. Hold on. Yeah. All right.
Oh, I see it. Acting funky, isn't it?
We go with for this picture behind me. For full context, that was a security footage still out in rural Appalachia. And a lot of people know that Appalachia is known for strange things happening out in the woods. There was the story circulating about a security camera that was set up by this couple that owned a home out in rural Appalachia. They were only ever known online as Tim and Cheyenne, but they were hearing these indescribable noises of crying and grunting coming from the back wooded area of the house. Ended up setting up a motion-activated trail cam, and this is what they catch. It's an unknown person who seems to be lurking through the forest on their property. They never really did catch who the person was, but whoever it was, they were continually coming to the home night after night. And if you want even more content like this...
Yeah, I don't give a fuck with someone, but yeah, that's crazy. What do you think?
No cap.
No cap.
No cap. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's a person. To be real with you,
I think it's a person, but
okay,
it could
no
be.
cap.
There's a lot of
like a person.
Yeah,
a weird face.
I think it's a person.
They could be on meth. That could be
on that shit.
Because the people be living in the woods, man, and they'll go out in the woods, and nobody messing with them out there for real, and they'll just like be high and wandering around and shit, bro. They do it out here.
I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't have a property. People walking around on meth. I would shoot the hell out of them.
Oh, that meth sex get a little crazy, bro. All that grunting and screaming and stuff like that, bro. It all kind of makes sense if you think about it.
Yeah, I can see that because you think about the people who are doing math, you know what I'm saying, in some of those rural areas, and somebody just came wandering around, man. There might have been on shrooms or something like that, but yeah. So,
all right, go ahead, bro. You got the next one.
All right, so this next one is called Peekaboo, like Kendrick. All right, here we go.
Yeah, Peekaboo.
What would you do in this situation?
did not see that. What the hell? Bro,
I ain't gonna
run
lie.
that
I tried to
back.
keep the door open.
Man, fuck that. Man, my bad, y'all. Man,
I
what?
tried to kick the door open and then run or something, bro.
Man,
That's kind of
what?
crazy.
Man, what?
I
Play
try
that
to
back,
knock down
bro.
the doll. I try to knock down the doll, see what's
I
really
looked
behind
on the
it.
door. Like, I don't know what we're looking at, and then man, run it back, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh no! I didn't see it the first time. Man.
Did you see his eyes? Because his eyes were reflecting.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Reflecting the light like an animal.
Ooh, no cap.
No cap.
No cap.
No cap. Okay.
All right. I got the
Yeah.
next one.
I don't know what that was, but doggone.
This one's called Dancing Machine.
Who's naming this?
I think it had to be me. It had to be Peekaboo. That was probably me. This is probably me. All right. Can y'all see it?
Yeah. Dancing machine.
And I'm going to turn
Oh no!
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Where was it?
This is a turning board.
Wait, watch back here.
I'm going to turn.
Oh!
Oh!
Mom is back!
So you guys zoom in. Can you zoom in on
I'm
it?
gonna do it again. Hold on.
Her run though.
Yeah, why she run like that? That was terrible, man.
Girl, they gonna get you every time. What are you doing?
What are you doing? Hey, running like that ain't gonna get you away from nobody fast.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. You are miss me. Crazy. You're a goner running like that.
You're a goner.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
You're out of here.
Ooh, that's too close.
Oh,
This is a turning board, and
hold on. Is it close enough? I don't think it is what it is.
Yeah.
Try it again. Watch up here, y'all.
Right there.
Mom is back!
I'm crying. I'm crying.
And I'm going to turn.
Why did she step back like that?
Man.
Oh, that's funny.
Man.
I like looking at Sean's face. Sean's like,
why is she running like that? That is funny.
Oh God. Okay. No cap.
That's cap.
That's cap?
Yeah. Way she ran. Yeah, that's cap. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
Like her and her like friends want to go viral. Like, I don't know.
It was like in a movie or something.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Somewhat viral.
That was crazy.
That was hilarious, man.
If it's real, it's crazy.
Yeah. Facts. All right, next one is called Snow White. All right. Let's see what we got here. A man captured the Snow White statue moving in an abandoned Disney park in Veracruz, Mexico. I think we might need to get a zoom in. Just in case. All right, let's see here.
Güey, ese es el velador de...
Es el velador, ¿no? Velador. ¡Ey! Velador.
Aguanta, espérate, ey. Shh, no te muevas. No mames, no te muevas de ahí. Güey.
¿Velador?
Ese no es el velador, güey.
Güey, no es el velador.
No. No, aguanta, deja que mi cámara enfoque bien, Deja que mi cámara enfoque bien, güey, ese no es el velador.
No, walked off.
No digas perras mamadas, güey. Perdón. ¡Ey! Se me cayó algo, güey. ¿Qué se me cayó? A la verga. Sentí que se me cayó mi cartera, pero no. ¡Hola! No digas cosas. No, 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 no. Miren. No digas mamadas, güey. No, 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 Dios. No, 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 no. No, güey, no mames.
¿Qué fue eso, güey?
No sé, no sé, no sé.
No mames, güey. No mames, no mames, no mames.
¿Crees que haya sido ella?
Güey, nos estamos metiendo más adentro.
Nah, I'm good.
Güey, es que era el vestido también así, güey.
That's what he saw.
Amarillo.
Tú ves a que era el velador, te lo juro, hermano. Pero
yo también, güey.
¿Cómo que me lo tuviste?
No, güey, no era el velador, mira.
That's a
Blancanieves.
Blancanieves.
Ay, güey, dime que no era cierto, güey. No mames, güey.
Qué miedo, qué miedo.
Miren. Pero es que, güey, no creo que haya sido ella, güey, mira. Porque no se puede ni sostener esto,
I
güey.
would've kicked it.
Mira, y aparte está muy rompido todo, mira.
That's wild.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
I don't know
crazy.
either.
Yeah. Because he
That's
ran
crazy.
and pursued it, right? He pursued.
Yeah, he ran.
Yeah, I would have never did that. Like I'd have been like, you know what?
I would never did.
I think
It's time for us to go.
Yeah. Ship's over.
Time to go. Pack it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
And some tacos. It's a wrap.
Yeah,
Right.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm gonna say no cap. He
Man,
saw
I don't
something.
know, man.
I don't know if it was her, but
Yeah,
he saw
okay.
something.
Yeah, but then again, like it's hard for me to like. I could tell when it's BS in English, like you know what I mean.
Right,
It's kind of
right.
a little bit harder for me to decipher when it's not.
In Spanish,
All right,
yeah. Or in different language, yeah. Yeah, I feel you.
All right. My internet's tripping. Anyways, this one is called Doll. Okay. It says a woman got a possessed doll from her dad. Now it moves on its own.
Waiting on the Chris Brown concert.
Oh
and
shit!
Oh, off top.
September 8th.
Right
Come on.
at the back.
That's it. That's all. I'm just waiting on the Chris Brown concert. And
Yo.
September 8th need to come on. That's it. That's all. I'm just waiting on the Chris Brown concert. And September 8th need to come on. That's it. That's all.
Oh man.
Probably got a doll whose
That
eyes
guy,
can move.
that y'all seen that? What's that movie called back in the day?
Tale from the Hood.
Yes, that's Super Tough from the Hood vibe, dude.
I was feeling that, but I don't think it's real. She might be a
Nah,
puppet.
that's cat, but that's pretty cool though. I like the clip.
Yeah.
If she did content like that, like often, that would be pretty dope.
Yeah. That was pretty wild.
Yeah.
Usually those dolls' eyes can't move, so I don't know what was up with that. I don't know.
Right.
There it is.
Yeah. So okay. Next one is Wolfman.
What?
Man, we'll see. Wolfman. All right, let's get it. Werewolves are real. Time to dance with the devil. Okay, let's see.
Most people might think this is a hoax, but as you can see, this is a living werewolf. And the size of this thing, that swing set is around about 10 foot tall. And that beast is around about that same height.
Why is it so blurry though?
This is more than anything. This is eyeball popping, mouth dropping activity. And most people might think this is a movie or whatever, but this is living proof that werewolves do exist.
I can barely see the thing.
Cap.
Barely see it.
You can't get a better picture than that. Come on, man. Better video than that.
Yeah, bro. I mean, that might have worked back in the 70s, bro, but like, you know, like 2020 something, we got Zoom and all kind of shit on the phone, bro.
Right. 4K cameras.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. You couldn't just go and zoom in.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah.
It's like, come on, man.
All right.
Nice try.
This next one is called Gen Attack.
Gen Attack. Okay. All right. Gin and juice.
Oh, a gin. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, shit. I was not ready for that. I choked like a mother. I would have watched the stream with y'all.
Yeah.
I
That's
watched
crazy.
it solo. Oh man, hold on. Let me watch it again. God damn.
That was forceful. No cap.
No cap.
Yeah, no cap on that one. That happened. That's crazy.
Yeah, that definitely happened.
That's wild.
Jeez.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's dangerous. Damn.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
So man, I pushed this one up. I had to. This was wild. Oh yeah, I kind of pushed this one to the front of the pack.
Good.
All right, let me go. So I get to it here. Now this is really just an opinion. I just want y'all opinion on this. What y'all think? It's not like a scary video or anything. Check it out. What do you think about that?
I mean, I heard that they were the faces of like, they were the faces of people who you've seen in your life that maybe you can't readily recognize, but they're like in your subconscious kind of,
Okay, all right. I like that theory a
But
lot better.
but that's crazy though.
Yeah,
I mean?
I've
That's
never
a
heard
wild-
that one before. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's crazy though.
Jeez,
That would be a
yeah.
cool premise for like a movie. Like you're being haunted, and then like they attack you through your. Oh, I guess that's already Freddy Krueger. Never mind.
Krueger. Yeah,
My bad.
but you can put a different spin on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like where
yeah.
these are the beings are actually watching you while you sleep. And,
Right. And manipulating your dreams while you're. But that's kind of pretty cool.
It is still getting into Freddy territory, but
That's pretty terrible. Yeah.
All right, we got one more.
All right, the last video of the night is Aliens in the Hood.
Oh boy.
Shot name.
Let's check it out.
You already know.
Yeah.
All right, let's get it.
Question I get a lot is why don't we ever see any alien activity in the hood or in urban areas? Well, this happened in Compton. Explain this.
You see it?
User Just Jessica
Yeah.
captures this from a Ring camera.
Oh
no! Oh my God!
Like a gray alien walking on the side of the house, long, elongated skull, hunchback.
Somebody put Roger in there.
Roger, yeah.
Unanswered universe. And I get a lot is why
Nobody put Roger in that shit. Yeah, that's funny.
Roger over there trying to get
That
him
is
some
funny.
weed, man.
The internet's undefeated. Yeah, he said, what did you say? Roger's trying to get some weed.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he went around the back.
Yeah, I want some of that OG Kush.
That nigga came like, yo, I'm here for D. You know what I mean?
Going like he knew the place.
He going up. Yeah, he gets served out the window.
Yeah,
he know where he going. Yeah, that's a trap spot. Yeah, he know where he going.
Where's Malik at? All right.
Where Malik?
About to go get him an ace right quick and be good this weekend, bro.
Right, good for the whole weekend.
The
You
alien.
good?
Malik got the alien runs, man.
Yo.
I bet the alien, man. If aliens could grow some weed, but they got some kill.
I bet you that's that kill right there, man.
Man.
Oh God! Well, that was the last one, man.
Yeah.
Sean, we appreciate you, man, hanging in there with us for the whole 2.5
Yeah,
hours,
man.
I appreciate you having me. Y'all could have really kicked me out whenever y'all felt like. You know what I mean? I really
never that.
And this is an announcement. Any family members, if you want to come up here, schedule with us, or let us know. Come join us. It's fun.
Hell yeah.
Come tell the story too. I know you got a ghost story. I know any one of y'all got a ghost story. So come on here with us, clown with us. It's a good time.
Yeah. It's a whole vibe. Yeah, it's a whole vibe. Yeah. So hopefully we'll have you back again soon, Sean.
All right, cool.
Yeah, we definitely do it again.
Back, man. Thank you.
Yeah. That was a success. So we're gonna go ahead and close the show out. It's a little bit longer this time, but that's all right. We had some good conversations, some good discussions. So everybody, please remember to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Kobe did post you put our show in a group, and then we got some more members off of that. So we appreciate everybody who subscribed and are now following us as well. And
thanks, cousins.
Yeah, thank you, cousins. So Kobe, you got any words, wise words for the people before we leave?
Man, protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Have a good week. Don't whistle at night. Don't whistle in the woods. And the big one, go tonight. Don't answer when your name is called. You're not answering when your name is called. Don't befriend the spirit. All that stuff, man. Protect yourself.
Very much. Yeah. Very much so. Protect yourself. All right, y'all. With that, we out of here. We will see you next week at 7:30 Central Standard Time. Until then, peace and we out.
Peace.
Giants. People who came from the sky.
Yeah.